We're alive.
I hope I'm alive.
We're alive.
You are?
For a little while, at least.
I'm dead inside.
Mm. Mm.
Ain't we all?
As far as I remember, we got on Rango's ship, started heading north,
Yes.
and then we realized that the battle was too much for us. Kobolds were running rampant.
Mhm.
We got, what was it? General Bellos and his Kobold horde
Yep.
were taking over the entire city.
Yep.
Gangu had other objectives, but
Yes.
we don't know what those are. Gangu wanted down. He wanted
Yes.
to jump down and go, but no
Because
one
you
else
saw
was with
something
him.
that caught your eye.
Yes, and no one else wanted to go with him, so we ran.
You almost forced me to go with you.
Yes, because Sersha was being uncooperative.
Uncooperative.
I do recall being held out.
Yes, that was not me. I was a little possessed, but that's okay. I mean, what else happened? Y'all fill me in. I forget.
We met the survivor.
Yep.
Yes, it was crazy.
But I think we spent a little time before the journey over, kind of wrapping things up at the camp.
Yep.
Went airborne. Crossed, but we went into it was like a very dense, seemed to be intentional fog of sorts.
Yep.
Got us a little bit off course. So we flew low, but we we didn't land until we found the homeboy.
Yep.
But then also saw basically statue people.
Yes.
And then he described that the city's just rabid and lost.
Right. Yeah, because he was a follower of Morden as well. Because he gave you an amulet.
Yes, indeed.
I loved his one line of Forge's light does not shine here.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
It's real Diablo 4
The-
vibes.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely.
I hate Diablo, so
Definitely.
I didn't get it from that.
The final scene was we saw Master Ramos get almost tossed out of the sky, landed, and saw a series of 5 different colored dragon heads
Emerging from the
Crest
forest.
of the
from
storm.
the forest.
Yep. All right. Other small details that were there. I believe you guys kind of, because Ramos, y'all talked to him a message, and he was like, yo, grab whatever, like, we gotta go. This shit's not cool. Grab whatever people you can and get out right now. So I think you guys headed kind of further. Did you all, the one thing I forget.
We went to the
Did you
west.
make it further into the city?
We're above the city.
Yeah, we're above
Yeah,
the city.
Yes, that's what I thought.
Like about to jump.
Yes.
And we know that
position yourself,
Dramoka and Yosai are somewhere east of Northold.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. Over in the woods to the east. Okay, yeah, you all saw Belos do his thing. They were like holding people and then like doing some like crazy executions. There was all kinds of crazy noises coming from the surrounding woods, creatures that you guys hadn't really seen before, and those were like all like anything from humanoid creatures that looked a little weird to just these like weird abnormalities. But like you said, everything's in a really like dense hazy fog, so everything's kind of like almost looking like at a shadow. From your all's perspective on the ship, the only major light source is which shouldn't be, because it should be daytime. You guys left early in the morning, I believe, so it should be like midday. The only major light source is the big ring of fire that's coming from your all ship.
Damn.
So there is no hiding with you guys. Okay. Then the one other thing, if you do have Roll20 open, I did, just for reference sake, make a map. Kind of piece everything together. Kind of give you an
Nice.
idea of what is going on. I had to make everything super small to fit
Right.
as far as your all's tokens. But yeah, you all can actually control them if you did want to like use this to like
Is
tell me
this
where you wanted to go.
scale?
As best I could.
Shit.
Oh,
best I could.
Fuck.
All right, turn around.
Oh boy.
As best I could. So yeah, you guys started going over the town. You guys kind of looked below, saw the buildings below you kind of like burned out like towards the edge of town, and then Chuchi caught eyesight all the way down at the other like this town square area where Belos was, which was all the way down here. Put a token out for him. I don't know what happened to it. Must have accidentally deleted it. I'll grab one in a second. Cool. Anybody have any questions, concerns, anything before we start?
So I'm sorry. North is the top, right? North is top.
Yes. Yep. Keep it real nice and simple.
Yeah, I'm concerned for our lives, basically.
Well, I mean, besides that, any other?
So Santos is in like the cabin.
Yep.
Right? The rest of us are on the deck. I've got 12 zombies and 13 skeletons up here.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plan, boys?
Wait, I gotta get this thing too.
I have you know, a little game plan that I'll do it in character if it sounds good. But
yeah, if you guys are good, we'll go ahead and get rolling.
I don't know.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, fucking all right then. Fucking send it.
Okay. Cool. So yeah, basically what you guys have just seen, the last thing that you all saw was literally Ramos kind of go skidding across the ground, off to the woods to your all's right of ship, basically. Kind of a little bit to where you all are facing. And these woods out here are like super dense. And you see him kind of come flying just above the trees and kind of skid across the ground and start picking himself up. This is just after his message where you all talk with him. Then you started to see the 5 heads of Tiamat kind of emerge from the woods. She wasn't in a rush or anything like that, and she wasn't flying. She was kind of emerging from the woods itself, and walking out towards him. And that's the last thing you guys saw before we did anything. So immediate reactions from anybody.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm staring blankly and then turning to Ojutai.
The silence is going to be so loud for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I had in mind as well.
Ojutai will be just like at the edge of the ship, just like as tightly gripping that railing as he can.
Got it. One thing I want to point out on the map, again, good to put your graveyard in there. If you can see it, kind of blends in.
Your graveyard. Your graveyard.
Very.
I'm looking. Don't give that away. Okay, I see.
Oh,
yeah.
my bad. Sorry.
Not a chance. Not a chance.
Shit.
Got it.
Cool. All right. Cool. So if everybody's just chilling, the next thing you see is Tiamat kind of roll up to Ramos, and he kind of charges straight back in to continue the fight.
Let's be on course north. Due north.
Okay, so you guys are going. You guys are turning and busting it on to the north. So if you also remember, basically all the kobolds that were kind of like, because they were flying up to get you and stuff like that, and then they were just trying ravenously to get to you. Everybody stopped as soon as Tiamat kind of came here, and they're all just kind of looking. Like all the chaos that was in the town ceased, and everything is still, except for like wild animals or like stray like survivors that may have somehow survived the chaos. But the kobolds, the dragonborn, everything that's part of Tiamat's group, kind of just sitting still, watching and waiting to see what happens. You guys start changing course to the due north. Ramos
I'm not
is
trying to
still in
like
this fight.
I'm not trying to like have us like fucking run or anything. Just like on a slow pace this way while we watch what
Yes.
about to go down.
Ramos is fighting. Ramos manages to get some hits in.
He's still pumped up from that last one.
Yeah.
Round that colossal high.
But
Okay. Cool. As you guys start changing course, you see Ramos kind of charge up and start clawing and biting at Tiamat. Tiamat kind of like takes the hit. Like you can see that it's not like a missed hit or anything like that. It takes the hit, but it doesn't really phase her in the slightest. She starts striking back towards him. Okay. Cool. So as Ramos is engaging, you can see he was already kind of beat up. Tiamat retaliates to this most recent attack from him. And you can see that she like claws him, brings him in close, bites down on him, and then kind of like flies for a moment, and then kind of like does this like spinning tail whip with her tail. And smacks him. And once again, he gets kind of smacked across the ground and is picking himself back up. You guys are continuing to head north?
As we're seeing this, I'm going to pull out my speaking stone and send a message to Master Dramoka again.
Okay.
Saying, Tiamat is here at Northhold. Master Ramos is fighting. I don't know how long he'll last. We need help.
Tiamat is in Northhold. We'll be on our way as soon as possible. Flee if you must. And that's the reply that you get. Anybody else do anything, or y'all just kind of along for the ride with the ship?
I want to do something. Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
You first.
Mine's just completely cosmetic, but at this point, I just imagine Sir should have made his way across the deck, because I think I was on the other side.
Uh-huh.
And, like, walked up to Ojutai's left as he's receiving that message back. Matched the grip on the railing next to him, and just looking out wide-eyed to Ramos taking those hits, and then just going, more did help us. Just kind of shell-shocked. All right, go ahead. Cool.
Ryan, I have a question about spell scrolls.
Yeah.
And specifically the one that I have.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah.
One that the rest of us don't know about.
Mechanically, can I even use that?
What is it, color spray?
Because it says says if the spell is on your class's spell list, but of a higher level than you can normally cast, it's not on my spell list.
Right.
So, can I even use it? Rules is written, I can't.
You cannot.
Okay, got it. I am going to walk over to Saoirse.
Just lean over.
And
Can't use your silly scroll there, mate, huh? Just kidding.
I'm gonna walk over to Saoirse and Saoirse, and then I'm gonna begin to unbuckle my scroll tube, and pretty hastily, and I'm gonna fumble through a few scrolls, and I'm gonna hold one out to you. I'm just going, Sesh, you're gonna have one shot if it comes down to it.
What is this?
It's a wish.
All right. Don't even question it.
And I hand that off.
All right. You guys are, and you're wanting to keep moving north, right? Just keep on going, trucking along.
I don't know how. All right.
Shortly after Ojutai got the message back from Dramoka, he'll look over at Rango. You can't just leave him here. Have to do something.
I imagine eyeing up Tiamat would be quite intimidating.
You look out towards Tiamat, and you can see that one of the heads is looking at your all ship, while the other four are currently focused on Ramos, kind of engaging him. And like the gaze is unbreaking. Like it's like the rest of the body is moving, and then one head is just like locked in place, looking directly at you guys.
And it's a safe assumption, physically, that Tiamat probably could keep up with the airship if we were in a chase, for instance. Is that a safe assumption?
Yeah. It would. Yeah, you feel like, you know, this is the most powerful dragon that you've ever heard of or seen. They could probably keep up with you. That's a fair guess.
I just thought they've already got our eyes on us.
Is the fog still super dense, or is it still kind of
Yeah.
lightened up?
It's lightened up a little bit, like around where you guys are. You're kind of, the light from the ship is kind of dissipating the fog. And the storm itself is kind of not here anymore, but the fog is still around you.
Okay.
So like off in the distance, it's extremely foggy. Think of like the old like Call of Duty games when it couldn't render out that far, and it was just like put fog off in the distance. It's kind of like
Minecraft
that.
8.
Yeah,
render
exactly.
So
guns.
then, what? After Rango says that she's watching us already, my mind will kind of snap back, and I'll immediately look for how many heads do I see?
Right now you see 5.
All right, very distinctly.
Yep.
Okay. I'll if it's still just Rango and Ojutai to my left and right, I was like, well, where the fuck is Talmavar?
I don't know, but I hope they don't fucking show up. Not in this moment. And oh, I was just like, how far are Yosai and Dramoka? Did they say how long they'd be?
Just said they'd be here as soon as they can.
Without doing a like any kind of check, you probably figure it would be at least, at the very least, several hours before they got to you.
Yeah.
Does sending... Sending. Wireless kinetic. How does it would take would it take an action to respond to sending?
An action to respond to sending?
I want to I want
Even-
to use sending on Ramos, but not if it's gonna like affect his combat, basically.
I don't think it
I
takes any
wouldn't-
kind of action for it.
Yeah, I think it's just something that happens.
Okay. Then I want to use sending with speaking stone, and it's gonna be to Ramos, and I'm just gonna say, Ramos, do you need a way out?
Ramos, kind of, even mentally, you can hear the strain on his just mental voice coming back to you. I don't think there's a way out for me. I think this is the fight I've been looking for. And you can see he's starting to pick himself back up and ready himself again for the next bout with Tiamat as he says this.
I'll turn to the guys and I'm holding the speaking stone, so Ramos is sticking to it. But if we join him, we won't have a way out either. I could do to us all like I did to us whenever the worm attacked, but... And then I'll just look out at Tiamat. I don't know if it'd go as smoothly.
Any actions happening, or is it going to be more conversation and talking at this point?
No actions from me.
Yeah, I'll just.
Cool.
Don't
Then you
know how
guys
we
will
help.
see Ramos re-engage and attack again. While y'all can continue talking while you see this. You see that he makes another bite attack. That Tiamat dodged out of the way. But he does manage to claw her twice.
I will say this is probably one of the first moments Gengu's felt true helplessness.
Yeah.
And I don't think he's as concerned about the safety of the realm as he is without not being able to carry out his own things that he wants to do.
Gotcha.
But he feels completely helpless at this moment. It's the first time he's ever felt it.
Cormit,
Takes a shot.
no. Yeah, it's like the New Vegas cutscene, he just fucking scopes up. No. He's been unusually quiet for Cormit. He hasn't really said anything and continues to remain silent.
Coach Ty will look over at Saoirse. Saoirse, how much healing can you do in one go?
I'm sorry, healing?
Yeah.
Kind of ponders for a moment, furrows his brow.
About 2d8s.
Let's see.
About 2d8s plus 6, brother. If I'm feeling real spicy, make it 3d8s.
um. I'll just look back and the most I think when properly prepared is. I mean, I don't know how you would RP 70 hit points.
So not enough to save us from that.
That's with a. I mean, I don't even have that spell prepared right now. So
Put him at a loss for words.
yeah. If I hit a max cure wounds, it would be 64. But that's at 7th level. So Same with like mass, just 2 less d8s.
Tiamat strikes back at Ramos at this point in time. Manages to bite into him and claw him, but doesn't do the tail thing. Just kind of holds onto him in her mouth. You can see Ramos is still struggling. Not looking too hot. Looks pretty messed up. Tiamat still looking strong.
Start like rummaging through, through his pack and stuff, and is just kind of like fumbling. It's just like, no spell of mine can reach. Do y'all have anything? I have nothing. And I'll pull out the cubic gate and be like, and put it back in. Just be like, just like I'm throwing wet spaghetti up on the walls and ain't sticking.
Mm. Cormit just kind of turns towards you guys as you all are watching this fight. I'm not sure there's a jail big enough for that one.
Gonna look up at Cormit and then back down into the pack, and then up to the other guys and be like, maybe we need to pay mine to Dromoko and what he said. We may have to flee, lads.
Well, I don't know how much longer Ramos is going to last down there. The Tiamat seems to have its eyes set on us after.
Look up at the big flaming circle. Yeah. We're kind of a lighthouse leading her right to our shores. No offense. I mean, what if Belos? I mean, I don't know. Imagine the audio that we're hearing from their skirmish is pretty.
Oh yeah, it's
pretty
echoing.
Yeah, it's just right, yeah, and everything else is pretty silent because everything else kind of paused. All the chaos paused, so you're literally just hearing two colossal creatures of unworldly size, just going at each other, tooth and nail, flesh and bone tearing. Like they're just,
Are the kobolds still focused on us, or are they like watching?
No, they're like no eyes are on you anymore from the kobold and stuff like that.
Are they like
Right,
mesmerized by the fight as well?
Yeah, everybody's kind of, even if they don't have a direct line of sight, everybody's just kind of looking in the direction of Tiamat.
Oh, that is.
I'm imagining complete silence
Wait.
except for these like smashing of teeth and fire and.
Yeah.
Looking back over the rail, like what of like the streets around where they are tussling? Is there any like I guess what I'm asking is any rabid kobolds and such that were kind of were seeing around, maybe toward us or just around, like have they cleared, like have they made an organized effort to clear the area like around to leave like a space for Tiamat?
Or are they joining in on the fight?
No, nobody's joining in on the fight.
Right.
It's kind of like everybody has stopped immediately whatever they were doing and
There are like
kind
high
of
standards to it now.
Yes, yeah.
It's like Godzilla and King Kong. Like
yeah, if you want to make
don't
like a
really
quick
intervene.
perception check or something, you can try to get some more information about them or even insight.
Yeah, I think I want to do insight because
Yeah.
I feel like from what you said, and if Serge looks over the side and sees that the ones out in the open are just kind of like standing jaw to the ground, just
Yeah.
watching, I would try to clock to see if there are some who don't have a direct line of sight
Mhm.
and are still posted up the same way, like toward them, I guess is.
Yeah.
I
Let me
said
know what you rolled.
29.
Oh,
on
a
insight.
29 on insight. That's quite high. You kind of look around at everything on the ground. But you're just, panic mode's starting to set in for you guys a little bit. It's no secret. As you look around at these creatures that were at one point trying ravenously to get you, and then immediately snapped out of that into this almost what appears like paralyzed state.
Yeah, like catatonic almost.
Yes, you look at them, and you get this feeling of it's not like they're not being like controlled or anything.
Okay.
It's not even really out of respect as it is as much fear.
Okay.
That they are all standing still. Their god is before them.
Okay.
Where's Morden?
Would I be able to glean at all that this is
Not here for you,
a
Goo.
first encounter?
Respect.
With
Or
Tiamat for
yeah,
these?
yeah, for the people of the town. Like, is
Like the
that
kobolds?
is that fear out of like a
No, it's not a
mythical thing,
first
or is
time.
it a practical like we have pledged, or like, or not we have pledged, sorry, but we have been in this presence before and are fearful.
It is more of you get a sense of fear of this. It's God. They
Yeah.
are. It's like, they are like ants looking up
Mhm.
at like an alien civilization landing on Earth. Like they can't even comprehend this thing's power and intelligence and mindset.
And there's like a sense of like reckoning about them.
Yes, like basically they're afraid of this thing because they know there is nothing they can do
Mm-hmm.
in support or against Tiamat that would make any kind of difference to it.
Mm.
They seem to fully accept the fact that like they could just be smited right now, and that's just what it is.
Belos as well.
Yeah, Belos was he's just kind of still with his hand over like his chest in a fist, kind of standing and looking, and like he doesn't have any line of sight. He just is aware Tiamat is there.
The size comparison between like Belos and Ramos.
Yeah, so yeah, I tried to do that on the map. Yeah.
Belos and
They're off
Ramos,
to the
or
right?
Ramos
Belos
Tiamat?
and Ramos? Oh,
Yeah,
Belos.
not Tiamat and Ramos, but Belos.
Belos is just a dragonborn, right? Like
yeah, he's just over there.
He's
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
our size.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
like your all size. Yeah. He's
Gotcha. I didn't know if he was a full-on dragon. No, that's
No, no.
Raktokesh. Raktokesh, is he about the size of
Y'all
Not
don't see him.
seen-
Ramos?
Don't know.
Oh, we haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know.
Got it. Got it.
Remind me, Raktokesh again.
Undead dragon.
Oh, that's right, of course.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, wait.
Been dead for centuries,
we seen him?
I think.
Have I seen?
No. But you've heard of
No, yeah.
We have
All,
heard
I
of
think
There
all
was a-
we've seen is
he as loud
potentially
as Ramos?
Corpse
his
with a book inside its chest.
Is Tiamat as loud as Ramos?
No,
or
is
Belos?
is Belos as loud as Ramos, or is he?
He's
louder?
quiet right now. Like he
Mm.
is. Yeah. There's no sounds coming from them. They're
Trying
all
to
just kind of
see, On
sitting
a
still.
scale of 1 to fucked, where are we?
Yeah.
All right, carry on.
I won't tell you how to think. You can just think for
Yeah.
I was just telling-
absolutely.
I think we need to regroup with Jamoka. And I think we need to get out of the line of sight of this fucking beast fast.
We can't leave Ramos. It's not fair. Why would we?
You
We
said
have
that.
to help.
If you can get us out of here like you did the worm, can you include Ramos in that?
Well, he doesn't seem to want to. And that's only gonna really work if everyone's willing. And even then, I don't know what Tiamat may have up their sleeve, but fucking look at them. I'm gonna begin to like. I want to do one of these maneuvers.
Hitting a U-turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or,
You start making the U-turn. Boop.
Okay.
Cool. As you're coming back, you see that Ramos, kind of still engaging, but doesn't look as strong. Breathes out just a big old breath of fire towards Tiamat. Tiamat doesn't get touched by this fire. With does not even physically look capable amount of speed as Ramos begins breathing this fire, kind of wings flap and gets around behind him, where Ramos is now kind of obscured by Tiamat. As she goes behind them, you see the flames come up, peek up behind her tall stature. All the heads are now pointed down below her towards where you can assume Ramos would be, except for one, which is kind of turned backwards, still locked onto you guys as you all are now kind of going south. And she starts making some attacks down on Ramos, although you can't really see what's going on anymore.
How does Ojutai react to what I've said?
How does Ojutai react?
Yeah.
Not really reacting much to that at all, seeing what's going on with Tiamat and Ramos. Just eyes glued on that.
Cool. What are you doing, Rango?
Ojutai.
I'm listening. I'm just like focus is on that.
Okay. I'll turn to look at like Sersh and Gingu.
Does Ramos is clear? He wants to stay and fight, or can the way we can help provide some distraction, give him a moment to try to flee. Us the same. Head east, toward where we know Dramoka's coming from. Try to meet in the middle if she gives chase.
Ramos sounded like he didn't see an out for himself, and I don't see how we can provide that for him.
Hold up the bag of beans.
I held up the deck of cards.
No, just hear me out.
What about the cubic gate?
Drop the bag of beans on Tiamat's head. They explode on impact. In a 10-foot radius. That's big enough, right? Right? And, like, again, it's just the wet dude just, like, grasping. Knowing full well that there's no fucking shot. But just trying to reach for anything.
I'm grabbing everything out of my chest. I've got a Cormit voodoo doll. I've got more fire salts. I've got
I like
the
Cormac's
deck of
beard.
cards. And I've got
Yeah.
this jar of green liquid. And then that's it. Pretty much just in helpless attempt to help.
Corman starts
Now-
chugging his beer.
I'm I'm going to start barreling south.
Okay, cool. Full speed.
Full speed.
Full speed. All right, cool. You start jetting on out of there in your airship. You hear the chaos continue behind you for a little bit. And then about the time that you guys get to the edge of town, towards kind of like the woods that you flew over and the hills, everything goes silent again. You don't hear any more
Thunderous booms.
Yeah. Growls, roars. Everything kind of goes silent. Would you like to continue going out of town? Towards the south?
Yeah.
Cool. You guys continue going.
Once we're
At
out,
some point, I was gonna say, need to turn east and try to
yeah,
meet with other masters,
Okay.
regroup something.
once we're out of LOS of Tiamat,
Yeah.
start swinging east.
Got it. Cool. You guys, the fog is extremely dense, so would y'all like to make perception checks?
But yeah, before we do this, does the Wand of Orcus have any perception of Tiamat?
Like talking to you?
Yes, like, does it seem like they are in cahoots together or anything?
No.
Okay, good.
No. The wand has been quiet as well. on
That
Tiamat's arrival.
is interesting. That is
Oh.
fun.
Oh,
That's good.
I noticed the silence.
Yeah.
I would
it's been
definitely
quiet.
I would definitely be at the helm of the ship, trying to perceive the route for us.
Cool, yeah,
Wait,
dude.
question about the wand, does it speak
Chuchi
out
helps.
or is it
Chuchi
internally
helps
into the
you.
holder?
Just you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if everyone could hear him speak or what.
29.
29.
That was a net 17-18 on advantage. Jesus. I'm burning all my good rolls, boys. I'm gonna be useless here at the end.
You see, way off in the distance, you can see Tiamat, like, following you guys.
Oh shit. Okay. All 5 heads, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Through the mist, there's like small clearings, and you can see her barreling towards your all's direction.
Does it seem faster than standard movement speed?
For you guys, yeah.
Is it catching up with the fog to where she's getting clearer?
It seems like she is gaining on you guys. Not,
Okay.
I mean, you guys are at full, torque here. So
Yeah.
it's not like she's like within, a few turns. Like it's gonna be a long time before she gets to you if you guys keep moving at the pace y'all are at.
But we believe that Dramoka and Yosai are ours.
Yes.
Alright, who's got the Mario Kart bananas?
Well,
I've got fire sauce to put in the engine. Make us turbo.
Sorry, just to make sure I'm understanding correctly. She is gaining, but relative to us, it would take her a little bit to fully get to the ship. Like,
right.
Story-wise,
is there
I think we have
any
enough time
way
to do like a check?
like we could perceive how long we got?
Yeah, do like a like survival or like a nature.
All right, I'll go.
Probably more survival.
Yeah. Okay. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Gangu, you're she's coming fast.
I'm turned the opposite direction. The boat turned around and I'm just looking in the wrong direction.
Yeah. Saoirse, you get the feeling that probably within a couple hours she'll be within, she could touch you guys.
Okay. Who all is still around on deck?
I'm around.
And yeah, I'm gonna
Kind of.
be
Okay.
wherever I can stand
I'm
to
at the
watch
helm.
where Tiamat's at.
After probably 10 minutes of flying in this direction, Santos kind of comes out with a blanket over him. So we're finally leaving. Thank God. And he kind of notices the look on all their faces. What's
Has Serge relayed that information from the
What
perception?
the? Oh, no, not yet. I will.
Okay.
I'll kind of walk up to Santos as calmly as I can. Be like, yes, we're making our way east out of the city. Have you gotten enough to eat? You feeling all right?
Yes, is something wrong?
Yes, but it won't make a difference to worry about it right now. We're heading east to meet up with our fellow dragon masters from the north. Yep, it's a whole thing. It's all right. Hopefully they're gonna provide some help. For
Cool.
now, I'd recommend going inside and having another ale and enjoy yourself.
Cormac kind of grabs him by the. Come on, we'll do some drinking together, and then he takes him back inside to the cabin. You can kind of see he sits him down, and then they have small talk while he grabs a couple brews for the both of them.
Cormac's a good dude.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, I'll kind of turn back to the rest of the guys. By my calculation, no, I'm just kidding. Uh,
So show right there.
she, yeah, a bit of
Something in
malfunction.
your
Sorry.
throat?
Yeah. She is gaining on us, but from what I can gather, not quickly. We are nearly matching her pace. I think we have enough time, based on what Tremoko said. We should be able to meet with them before she is able to be right up on us. Now, any ranged that she has, I'm not sure, but I'd advise anything that we could do to slow her down, make us lighter, go faster. Any and all ideas right now.
Sending speaking stone to Dramoka. All you due
Mhm.
west.
We are coming as fast as we can. On our way, flying.
We believe Ramos has fallen. Tiamat's in pursuit of us. We're on our way.
Cool. You don't really get any response from that news. Cool. Anybody else do anything?
Was Kenny reacting to everything going on?
Kenny was very protesty about leaving. And now that you guys have fully left, he's kind of gotten quiet and a little standoffish from everybody.
Tough, man. He's young. He doesn't understand. Kidding. I shouldn't be so ageist.
Would you like to say anything to him, or just kind of leave him be?
Just leave him be for right now.
Okay. Cool. You guys continue on for probably the first hour of your all's journey. You get
Can we
you start
discuss
flying over the woods?
some
Yep.
game plan shit?
Yeah, dude, go for it. You all have all the time in the world to do that.
How is Ojutai looking now that we've left? Is Ojutai in his feelings, or does he seem?
He's been pretty stoic as we've turned and left. He's still just trying to kind of watch the horizon, watch his Tiamat's slowly gaining.
Okay. Well, gentlemen, what exactly is our plan once we get to Dramoka and Yosai?
Well, from what I can tell right now, Tim, that's not giving us much of a choice. Doesn't seem like she's one for a grand orchestrated monologue into. She's coming straight for us.
If we couldn't help Ramos, what makes you think we can help now?
We will have the aid of 2 Dragon Masters.
Sure, we can sit back and watch. But that thing is easily 1,000 times our size.
This is what we've been fighting against the entire time. Terrible as the odds are, this is probably the best chance we're ever going to have.
That may be true.
If it comes down to it, we have to try.
But do we?
Yes. We do.
For who?
For all of
As soon as he says that, Ojitai kind of snaps at him. Master Ramos just fucking died so we could get away. For all the people that were in that town.
Fair. But I think I'll be of no help against this dragon.
Would it not be better for us to collect ourselves and regroup? Perhaps find stronger allies to assist us. We knew this was coming, but did we know it was coming this quickly?
What options do we have of stronger allies? And 2 more dragons.
I'm not sure.
I think the only
The
thing that can
greatest
handle
minds
that-
of Brannicore,
Yeah. More Colossus.
the greatest minds of Savoy at that. Tiamat won't stop here. She threatens everyone. We could regroup with Dramoka, regroup with Yosai, make an escape. Sure, it means Tiamat will have free reign for the time being, and I'm sure she makes quick work of things. But if all we do is put her behind by a few hours, what's that gonna do in the grand scheme of things?
Take all the time we want to try to prepare. Likely won't make that much of a difference.
that. I agree.
We have as good of an opportunity as we'll likely ever have right now. Do our best to end it right now.
And if you're lucky, they'll resurrect you back into this hellhole. I'm completely hopeless.
As you guys
100%.
are, go ahead.
I was just gonna say 100% completely hopeless. No matter what anyone tells me, I've lost everything. Also, did we ever hear upon that the necro, the green necro that happened in Starmount? Did we ever like boil down what exactly that was?
No.
I think we
think it's
we assumed it was
Orcus
Raktokesh.
or
Raktos.
Raktokesh.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Orcus himself.
That was our first thought.
Yeah.
That might be our only help at this point.
The buddy cop movie of Gangu and Orcus. Taking down
Oh,
Hell's
bro.
baddest boys.
I'll just lay out that portable hole on the deck of the ship. Orcus will come out, beat the shit out of Tiamat.
Or they just both kill us all.
Funny you say that. Funny you say that. Really funny you say that.
That'd be a great idea.
Cool. You guys have been flying for about an hour now. She is still in pursuit. Are you guys doing anything or continuing on course?
I'd say for now, I feel like we just have to be continuing on course and continue to discuss anything that we could be doing.
Okay.
I'm gonna, after that whole fiasco and commentary, I would just turn my back and look to the back of the ship where Tiamat would be following us. Even if I don't see her anymore, I'm just staring in that direction.
Cool. You guys finally break out of the mist. And for a little bit, you don't see anything. Probably for a couple minutes, and then you finally see her pop out of the clouds. Her tail, you can kind of get a full look at her now. Her tail is like twice the long of her body, so it's kind of flying in the wind. Her wingspan is like, out of the dragons that you've seen personally, is like 3 times as big. Massive, as it's hulking around this giant body that is carrying 5 heads on it. And you know, you guys were, did you guys raise altitude as you're flying? Did you stay pretty low?
I would do whatever Ojitai said he thinks that Yosai and Dramoka would be doing. You know, I don't know what elevation they would probably.
Logistically, it would make sense for them to go as low as possible just to not waste time ascending.
Right. Which would kind of be the same for you guys.
Than that.
Cool. You guys are like, you know, a few hundred feet above the treetops. You can see as she's flying behind you guys, trees kind of moving from the flaps of her wings. The impacts of just, you know, these giant wings pushing down on these trees. Yeah, she's still hot in pursuit as you guys continue going. But you guys fly over, you guys get about right over Harper's Wall, that kind of connects into where the mountain where you guys found Kenny a long time ago. And you see this wall it's giant. It's this giant stone kind of masonry, almost brick-like. It's red, and it's massive. It stands, it's maybe not as big as the one that was around Branacor, but it's rather large, and you know, it goes off into the mist. Like, lengthwise, 10 times as big as Branacor. Height-wise, it's about half the size of Branicor's. But you can see that there's a lot of kind of smoke emanating from different sections of it. What you fly over, but you can't really, you know, make out too much. You guys go pretty fast. You see bodies kind of on top of the wall, some holes in it, but then you also see some people walking around. And then you start to see missiles kind of getting shot up in the air, not at you guys, but towards Tiamat as you guys are flying over.
You said, sorry, that was from the wall directly?
Yes.
Damn.
How does Tiamat react to it, if anything?
You know, she just keeps kind of flying. As she flies over the wall, you see like her head kind of spray off acid and fire and lightning kind of down below. But she just kind of
It was
still
in a complete passing motion, like she's...
yeah, she doesn't stop.
Also, just mechanically speaking, because not trying to metagame what I would know with this, would Ojitai be aware of like the elemental affinity for each color for the dragons?
Yeah. Tiamat, you know, is a god in this world, right?
Right.
People that know about dragons would know about Tiamat. even if it's like a mythological tale. It's just now that she's here. It's no longer myth.
Right.
It's no longer mythos. She is physically in the present.
Yep.
And from what you've seen of her, it looks like everything you know about her is pretty accurate.
Neato.
Cool. Anything as you guys fly over this wall? Y'all doing anything? Saying anything?
Ojutai is also going to rummage through his bag a little bit and pull out that potion of speed and just have that in his hand.
Okay.
I want to have at some point gone into the cabin and just like set a feather falling token like on the table in front of fucking Santos and just like pushed it towards him. And worst case
I haven't got a
scenario,
need for coin.
worst case scenario, keep that on your person.
Kind of looks at it. For what?
If you have to fall. Hopefully that doesn't happen. And then I'm
Like,
gonna
fall, like die, like are these my burial expenditures covered?
there's a feather symbol on the token, right?
Yeah, but this is like
I'm walking
know,
out.
I
After
have
I
no
say
idea what it
from
means.
Walmart. Yeah,
After-
this is like,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah.
Alright, so
Alright.
as Rango walks back out, he would see Gengu and Ojutai huddled around Serge with the scroll out. And I am telling them that Rango has had a wish scroll and gave it to me. In terms of like if we need it in any way in this battle, and more so not. He doesn't know this yet, because he hasn't walked up. But I'm not like bashing him for not telling us about the wish scroll. I'm like, guys, what the fuck would we wish for to make this situation
Gangu,
better?
for the first time in an hour or so, you finally hear the wand speak up. Your friend had a scroll where you could wish for anything. For Orlo to be here. For you to have never died. For your parents to be back. And he kept it from you.
Interesting take.
And we have established that all like anything that Gangu responds to the wand, it's all telepathic, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is happening without
Yeah.
y'all's knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Gingu's face.
And how do you know this? Yeah.
How do I? Because your friend just told us.
I mean, my back, I'm like AFK, so he heard it, I didn't. Okay. What do I call this thing? What's his name?
Wandy.
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 Yeah.
Wando.
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 Wando Calrissian. No, sure.
If
Willy
I've ever been
Wando, dude.
Wando-
He's
Yeah,
Willy
Willy
I was
Wando.
thinking a mix of Cosmo and Wanda.
Mm.
Wando.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a good one.
This wish isn't mine to make.
Has Rango made it up to us?
Yeah.
Yeah, by
Sure.
this point, yeah.
Larger things than just me.
As you
one day.
approach, I'll kind of like look up from the scroll and be like, I'm sorry if it was in confidence, Rango. All options just need to be explored. The guys need to know.
By all means. Oh, I can't use it.
I don't even know if I can. I mean, I think mechanically I can, but I've never done it before. So. I mean, what's the scale? What's the reach? What's the scope of a spell like this? Does anyone know?
Arcana checks
Can't-
on
we can't-
scope. On knowledge of scope of wish.
Of wish? You guys kind of, I mean, it's another one of those kind of mythical things. If you know anything about magic, which I feel like a cleric would,
Yeah.
you know, wish is a spell that is very double-edged sword. Precise, not to be taken lightly in the slightest. You know, this is something that can change the very fabric of reality as it is now, in the past, or would have been in the future. This is, you know, some nuclear grade stuff here that you're dealing with as far as magic goes. You know, not, you know, you can probably think back throughout all of history as you know it. On one hand, count the times that somebody has used a wish spell, like in a story that you're not even sure is real. That's how rare this thing is as far as using wish. And to have it in a scroll form is even crazier.
Would that click in? Like, so as a cleric, I would like know of the wish, but I think admittedly, Saoirse just like before starting to run with the rest of the Goldbringers just was a very practical cleric and not
Yeah,
like
okay,
a
right. Not as magical.
mm-hmm.
Right.
So like would Gengu like because I know he's got the Arcana like
Well, I assume
library of
this dude just
text.
basically
Yeah.
Wando just told me everything that I need to know.
Wando.
Yeah.
Are you saying as far as like every little detail about wish? And like
Not necessarily like the
specifics?
detail, but like
The scope.
as
catastrophic.
you described the scope, would Gengu be able to relay that from his knowledge base?
I just got a nat 20 Arcana check.
He knows everything about wish.
Oh, no, okay, there we go.
Okay.
Gengu, you think maybe in your past life you invented wish, bro?
I immediately
Wait,
this-
whoa, hold on, what?
I'm
Just
gonna
kidding.
play this out. Wando's over here whispering in my ear nonstop nonsense, and I'm just looking out. My back is to you all. You guys are all like whispering to each other. Enough. Now, do we really think one wish is gonna rid this world of all evil? We destroy one, another one rises. The best wish is to just wish this entire world doesn't exist.
Oh dear lord.
Now, hang on a second here. The wand starts speaking up.
Wando. Not
I
now.
just imagine like the wand's got like
He
the
actually
like
says
the
Wando,
smoker's
not
long
now.
voice, like wait, hold on.
Wando's like, all right, you've surpassed me now, homie. Like,
I think it's unfortunate. Like, it's not unfortunate. It's actually quite funny. I mean, it's like just hearing about the initial description of the wand of Orcus, I immediately thought of the fucking grandma from SpongeBob, the chocolate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just she looks, so I just can't shake that voice whenever
Yeah,
it
hold
talks.
on there.
That's funny.
Maybe we should,
hated wishes.
Now, Gengu, maybe we should wish for a world where you're in charge, Gengu.
No, nobody wants that. Not even myself.
Where I'm in charge, Gengu. Your best
Wando.
pal,
Wando.
Gengu.
So what? We wish away Tiamat. And then Orcus comes after us? We wish away Orcus. Tiamat's still following us. We wish away both of them. Valor's after us all. There's no one
I'd
single
take
wish that
Valor
can solve
over
everything.
Dragon God any day.
Well,
But I don't even think we've scratched the surface of what exists in this world. I mean,
If
hell,
nothing
you didn't even know
else-
I existed until I ran across y'all's path.
If nothing else, it buys us time.
I don't think a spell of this magnitude is something just to use to buy time, Rango.
well, the other thing that is picking at my brain. how I know we have been woven into the very fabric of this encounter, just from our actions and who we've been aiding and being aided by. But why is a god such as her barreling at us right now? Why are we the main focus?
We must
Even
have
if she
something
destroyed
wants.
Ramos, what
Ojitai,
I had the same thought.
do you know any true intentions?
does, like, and then I look down at the scroll, and I'm like, is there any way she would know we have this?
I can't remember where I got it.
I think you got it out of the witch's hut, if I remember
Yeah,
right.
that's where I thought you got it.
Oh, with the
Which-
That
different
sounds
cards.
right. That sounds right.
Yeah, because like, and it is just like it makes the gears turn a little bit. It's like that fucking witch in the bog, dude. Like, she not only had a deck of many things, a wish scroll, but then a weapon from a different plane of existence as well that was given. Like, who the fuck was that witch? And who was she running around with? And if she
Or might put her in
was,
jail, though.
like, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, would her
There's
her
more like
influence may have just been a bit wider, and if it wasn't, that's fine. But like, there's no way she has such impactful things without garnering someone's attention.
Was T-Mat?
Oh my
I
God!
guess I'll say
Wait.
this
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
in game. I'll say it in game. Was T-Mat chasing us before we were heading east, or only once we started heading west? East, not west.
Least.
waste.
East.
I
That's west, Patrick.
I clocked after we already started heading east. We were over the forest.
Perhaps she's targeting the elders.
Sorry, what? The elders?
Aye.
She knows that we'd be going to them, I guess. But how? Well, how
Turn
would
the
she?
wheel.
Hard to say what exactly intentions at this moment are.
Have y'all ever thought about living in another plane?
No.
Yes, Gengu. Take your throne.
Because I think the obvious answer here is to cubic gate out of here and wish this plane out of existence.
Some of us have family here, Gingu.
Well, yeah, I don't, so...
I'm glad you don't
Least
have
not
the wish.
anymore.
Then as he actually though, as he says that, Search will pull the cubic gate out and slam it at his feet, and then leave it. And be like,
I will
choice is
take
yours
it.
then.
I will take it.
Because
mine.
like,
It was mine
dude,
to begin with.
fucking, come on, man, Hammer Bros, bro. You don't got anybody here?
I don't know. There's been some tension in the Hammer Bros as of recent.
you have-
dude.
Late,
So,
yeah.
out of character, you gotta imagine what Gengu's been
Oh,
through the past little
absolutely.
bit.
No,
he lost
absolutely.
Orlo. Also, there's a little backstory that Ryan and I know through this object that I got a long time ago based on the city we were just at that is also bringing emotional turmoil on him as well.
Okay.
And then all of this comes up, and it's just like he doesn't have family here. He was created 2 months ago, and everything he knows and has ever touched is dead or is dying or no longer exists. So what is the point of even being here if I'm just escaping death at all costs? You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And he's a complete literal because he's a computer at the end of the day. So if there's no benefit to the scenario, he sees no benefit to the scenario. That's it. All right, back in.
How's the cubic gate work?
Well, I believe we all have to hold hands and agree to go. Or point it at somebody and click it twice, I think. I forget how this thing works, but I better not try now.
What plane is T-Mat
That's
even
really good.
native to, if any, Ojitai?
The stories are that Tiamat resided in the Nine Hells. But that was after a banishment from the mortal plane. Beyond that, don't really know.
You guys continue flying while y'all are conversing and kind of having all these thoughts and ideas. You fly for probably about another half hour or so. Now you're well and truly out of sight of the wall for the most part. It's kind of a blip off in the distance. You're over the Cursewood woodlands, and you're kind of getting closer to the mountainsides that you guys kind of are more where you started this journey, the eastern mountain range. You're starting to kind of close in on that. It was always in sight, but now it's starting to take more shape. You guys are kind of right up against the mountain where y'all found Kenny as you're flying along the treetops. And still you see no sight of the Dragon Masters. Tiamat is still hot on your tail.
I'll speaking stone that we're do we know the name of that mountain range?
Where Kenny was at?
Yeah. Kintop?
Sure.
The Where Kenny Was Found mountain.
Yeah, where Kenny was found mountain.
I'm speaking stoning to Jamoka and saying, we've just passed the mountain where Kenny was found. Mountain. The mountain where the where Kenny was found mountain.
Yes, I know exactly what you're speaking of.
Keep going.
Do you have any landmarks? Is that a right or a left? Damn it, rerouting.
Rerouting.
To the north or to the south?
North.
All right, we're about
Flying over the Cursewood.
maybe an hour and a half away.
Where the fuck were they?
They were down over by like Raven Rook. You guys are about halfway there.
Okay.
Got it.
Does it look like Tiamat's about like under halfway caught up with us?
Oh yeah, she's pretty close, man.
Yeah.
She's pretty close. She's
All
she's probably like a little bit like probably like a quarter of a mile away at this point.
Yeah. So noticing that too. All right. What do we need to know from Tiamat? What are our questions?
Questions for Tiamat. You expect to get answers out of them.
No, but it's worth anything we can try right now. We don't understand why she's targeting us, following us. We have a hunch that it's because she's trying to take out each of the dragon masters. She's using us as bait to make it to them.
Could also just be that we're a big shining light in the sky that
Sure.
she saw as a potential threat.
Sure, but we're just a skyship, smaller than usual, smaller than militant ones.
I agree.
I mean, what?
It may not be that we're being used as bait to draw them in. It may be that she sees the elders as the largest threat to her.
What could be? It sure as hell is the only thing on this plane to take care of her.
I'm gonna start to walk toward the back of the ship.
Like towards the cabin area.
Yeah.
Cool. As you're walking back, you see Cormac kind of come out of the cabin.
Before he makes his way over there,
Mm-hmm.
Yosai says they're probably about an hour and a half from us, given that we've just passed the mountains here.
I'll look back
And
out toward Tiamat. I don't think we have that.
what the fuck's the plan?
We might just need to have a conversation.
With?
With Tiamat.
And I'll just kind of shrug my shoulders like, yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
How
Well,
how do you
it would
intend?
be the first time for me talking to a 5-headed dragon.
It's, when Saoirse mentions have a conversation with Tiamat, I'll just kind of sigh. I'll use the speaking stone and send to Tiamat.
Damn.
And in Draconic, just saying, why us?
So you have finally come calling back to me. After many moons. Ojita, I tried once to get you to align with myself. You did not. You have made a name for yourself, the Goldbringers. I have heard of you. Of all of you. I know where you're from, things you have done. How you have made my most loyal disciple a more powerful being. How you have given hope to the people of Brannico. You've solved everyone's problems, from Cabbageville to Orkandi to Port Brannico to the swamp to Starmount. You've been solving problems. Being the hero. If you stop your ship now, I will not come with violence. You see, I have a bigger picture in mind, one that you may not grasp quite the gravity of yet. You see, I want you all to not be heroes anymore. Killing you would make you a martyr in some eyes, but making you the messenger of what you saw, well, that would do just well for me. I would not interfere with you. You would be scot-free to go. Let the people know what comes for them. And you can continue to run. You can run out of Brannico. You can run off Savoy. But as long as you are on the material plane, and I am on the material plane, there is only one resolution. The new hell that I am creating here. And you, like it or not, will be a part of this new hell. I was pent up for so long. That ninth layer of hell, let me tell you. It's quite boring. Go to the River Styx, grab a few souls, make an army for yourself. battle the other demons in hell. Gets quite old and boring. Everyone lives in constant fear and torment. But here, people live in peace and in quiet lives, warring with each other over so simple things. I'm here to unite everyone again. Under one common thing. Fear. Quite simple, actually. But you, Ojutai, I'm afraid I want your flesh. I offered my hand, and you rejected it openly. One of my disciples came to you and tried to recruit you, and you killed him. Your friends, they may be willing to swear loyalty to me. But even if you have a change of heart, I will use you, and as soon as I have no need of you, you will experience the worst suffering you have ever felt. You cannot even fathom this suffering. I done speaking now. You can see she stops where she's at in the sky. Go, be my messengers. Be my messengers. Also, do me a favor and let your friend Gangu know Orcus is looking for him. Have fun. While you still can. She whips around and starts heading back where towards Northold.
She's turning. What did she say? I'll turn back, and I imagine what's Ojuta's expression right now.
Yeah, I also look back to see if like she sees dragons or any sort of threat come in, why she would turn around.
You do see a tiny black speck kind of in the sun. Coming from kind of like this direction here. Oh, let me do this. This direction here. Kind of over Kinney's Mountain.
Got it.
Ojutai is just trying to process everything that was just said to him. And Saoirse asks what's going on. She's almost toying with us.
Giving up the chase. Why?
He wants us to be messengers. He knows exactly what we've been doing, where we've been, who we've seen. He's giving us an option to try to work with her.
Work with her. You mean fearmonger for her? Before she inflicts that fear upon us. She knows. How does she know? I immediately start darting my eyes around looking for her. which I know won't be there, but just like the that little like gleaning or not gleaning, but like what we believe to be a scry on us that one time. Or
Funny you mentioned that. I need you to make a wisdom save.
God bless it. All right.
Sersha.
Yeah, Sersha. Just Sersha.
No, my luck has run out, man. That was on a 17 and went to a 3. 14.
Cool. Got it.
No immediate sign of such orbs as I'm like darting my eyes around.
Um,
This is more of
no,
just like
you
this
don't
is
see.
grasping at
Yeah,
straws. Like
yeah.
I don't
You
expect to
don't
see
see
anything.
any orbs or anything. No.
How the
The black speck in the sun is getting closer. It does seem to be kind of coming straight towards you guys from kind of like the southeast. Just over Kenny's Mountain.
I
Where
speaking
Kenny's
stone. Dromoka. That's you coming down from the top of the
where?
mountain.
No, it's not us.
Unreal, dude. Amazing.
We are veering. Let me see what direction we want to go now. Fuck, I
They
guess.
said they were to the south, right?
They were a
they
little
were like
more
Raven
to
Road.
the east.
Yeah.
This is coming almost straight from the south, closer
Yep.
to it. Look,
You could head north, east, and that would kind of put it at to your tail if you wanted to do that.
Where Yosai and Dromoka could still. I want to get to Dromoka and Yosai before that thing gets to us. So whatever the best bet for that is.
Do a survival check for me.
13.
You are not entirely sure. You're not exactly sure if there's any route that you can take at this point.
It'd just be
where
like
this thing wouldn't get. It would be close timing wise.
I just want to go like east, a little bit north.
Okay.
And then I'm saying that they're veering a little bit northeast. There's something else after us. Tiamat has stopped in their tracks.
What do you mean stopped?
I don't know. They've stopped. You guys haven't relayed what was said yet, right?
No.
I mentioned that she wants us to be
Messengers.
Right.
And said, and he said that she's toying with us.
Yeah.
Right.
What do you mean stopped?
She's stopped. We're going
Do
northeast.
you still need us?
I'll have Ojatai reach out.
Hand the phone over to Ojatai.
We've both got speaking stones. Say,
Right, I know. It's just
Ojatai. Update Dromoka, if you would.
hello.
No.
What's taking so
The
long?
book is on the line and just hits that burr, burr, burr.
Damn it. It's busy.
All my speaking soon. We need to regroup. I don't know what Tiamat is doing exactly, but he's given up the chase for now.
Okay, that's very uncharacteristic. Fine,
Oh.
we'll meet up with you still.
I'll relay more when we meet.
Very well. You guys continue on. You're headed a little bit north to the north now. This black speck in the sun gets bigger and bigger as it keeps approaching you. You can see as it's getting closer that occasionally it'll be kind of off to the right of your vision, and then almost in a split second it'll just kind of blink over this way, and then it'll kind of blink back over, like it just kind of keeps blinking in different directions, and it's coming extremely fast, extremely quickly towards you guys. There's also this kind of green glow that's emanating from it.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
interesting. Yeah, good.
Fuck.
It's a dragon.
Oh, is it? It's a dragon?
It's a dragon.
Yeah.
You can see its wings.
How far away is it?
Probably about like half a mile. This
Half a
green
mile?
glow is very
like
bright.
2,500. Okay, so like, look like it
Got
got
about
like a
10
book in its
seconds.
chest.
With a book in its chest?
Yeah.
I mean, how good's your vision?
Mine's pretty good. I'll roll.
Sure.
My mind's eye can see the book. I'll tell you that right now.
No, I'm just teasing.
I mean, if you go for it. Half a
Right.
mile
Sure,
out.
sure. No, I mean,
Yeah.
I would definitely be looking at it.
Yeah, go
What are
for
we
it.
investigating or perceiving?
At this point, I would say more perceiving. You're just trying to get a good look at this thing from that far away.
I'm looking too.
All right, here we go.
23.
23.
30.
30? Anything higher than a 30?
He sees a fucking book, dude. He sees the fucking pages. He can read the text on the
Not
pages,
possible
bro.
to know.
I didn't even roll
so
once I saw 30.
What is that?
I'm looking as well, but
Saoirse, you
Yeah.
like,
Do you see what I see?
Morden's light guides you now that you're out of the darkness you were in, and it shines down like a spotlight on this thing. You get a good look at it even from this far away. You kind of hand binoculars, focus in your sight,
Yes.
and
I imagine that's exactly what I look like.
Right.
this
Yeah,
this
yeah,
this,
that's what I
this
was saying.
dragon is bone white. It's bone white,
Mm-hmm.
with this green glow kind of coming out of its eyes and its mouth, but more so coming out of its rib cage, which you now realize is this dragon's all bone as it's flying down towards you guys. You have a feeling you probably have about 5 minutes before this thing intercepts you.
so do we think that like Talmet Var and Roktokesh like fucking fusioned it up, dude?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm thinking the
Dragon
six
Ball
head
Z.
is not. The six head is not actually like now that we know
Literal
it's not
six head.
actually a literal six head. It is the resurrection of Roktokesh in the form of Talmavar. Excuse me, the resurrection of Talmavar in the form of Roktokesh.
Potato, they were both dead.
Y'all are
Right.
crazy.
And then
Conspiracy theory for sure.
We are mere mortals.
All right, for the hell of it. Okay, I do relay. 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes, lads. This is happening. I don't know. I don't know. There's any turning this around. And I relayed to them that I believe this to be Roktokesh. We didn't.
Speaking stone, Dromoka. Pretty sure it's Roktokesh beaming towards us. About 5 minutes out.
What did you guys do?
Well, I think there's a connection there with Tiamat. Was Talmet Var ever mentioned to the elders?
I don't think so.
I don't think y'all did.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
We ran into a lich at one point, and we believe that they have. They're responsible, and the Lich was in works with. No, we told him about it because we showed him the necklace, right? The 6-headed necklace. Didn't we?
We did show that to someone.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was.
Who?
I think it would make sense to show the elders.
The elder that seemed to be kind of like the more stoic, smart one.
That was like
Yosai?
a person. Or
That's
maybe
Yosai.
Yosai, yeah.
It was Yosai. I think we showed it to Yosai.
Yeah. Okay.
Yosai's there with him.
Yeah. So they probably chatted about this.
Did
So
they tell you about some sort of like? Yeah, Yosai says they told you about. Yeah, got it. Cool.
right. Anyway, he's
So-
about 5 minutes out from us. How you looking?
Wow.
How you looking?
Maybe 20 minutes, and that's pushing it.
All right, lads.
Do you think you can at least hold out long enough? Maybe.
They're about 20 minutes out.
Gonna have to.
We'll do our best.
Quick, everyone join hands.
Oh my god.
Cormit immediately goes, grabs Gangu's hand, and then reaches out for whoever's next to him.
And I pull out the cube and I just look at everybody.
He lets go of your hand. Oh.
Oh.
See, I've only ever been here, and
I've only ever been here.
well, I was only ever at the swamp, and there's this witch, and that was kind of an issue, and then I left there, and now there's like these demon dragon gods and liches and stuff, and
I was just
so
talking.
who knows where we're going next? What kind of terrorists can I wait on the other side?
Our odds didn't look great against Tiamat. How do you think they're looking against Roktakesh? Do you know?
I'm just looking up at where Raktokesh is flying towards us. Okay. Take one hit over 5 for now. Draw the sword and just be ready to just waiting for it.
All right. In the little time I do pull out Tom Avar's journal that I have.
Okay.
And for the first time, I'm looking. No, I don't have time to do any of that.
What would you like to do? Tell me what you. And I'll be the judge of that.
Well, I feel like I remember reading it through once,
Yes.
and then I remember spending more time with it,
Mm-hmm.
where I asked you more about it. I added to the notes. So I would assume that Stursh would be semi-familiar.
Yep.
With it. I go back to when she's her quote, "I found a way, eternal life," like brought them back.
Mhm.
And studying, just like quickly looking around there, where where we didn't maybe click at the time of like the them was maybe the 5 heads of Tiamat or something. Like, is there any indication that what we are assuming to be true is what has happened? Is there any connection to Roktakesh that I did not see before?
You do not see anything about Roktakesh in that journal.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Journal's not glowing or anything, correct?
No. The one that you have in your hand is not glowing, no.
Yeah.
All right.
The rings are the same. I would look at her rings as well that I have of hers.
Yeah. You look at some of the rings that she has.
It's the ones with the infernal text on them.
Yes. So you look at the rings with the infernal text, and can you speak infernal? You don't
I
know that.
can't. I fucking can't, unfortunately.
So you look at them. They look unchanged.
Mm-hmm.
They look ancient still. That's about it.
What was
Is-
that? The rings?
Yeah,
she
it was
had-
the
We already
she
read
had
those.
3
We know
rings.
what those say.
Oh, okay, my bad then. Whoops.
Did you?
I used comprehend languages and read 'em.
Yeah, I remember. That was a long time ago.
I can't remember what it said. Some more shit about
Yeah.
evil
Yeah, I
dragons.
remember
I
that now.
Bring the
seriously
evil
don't plan on
dragons
staying
back.
here, do you?
Yes, yeah, basically. It is basically T-Mod's mission statement.
Mhm. Okay. Yes, Gangu, we do.
Cool. All right. Anybody doing anything drastic here?
Uh,
Cubic Gate, plane shift, wish, think of
dra-
any things?
Listen,
Take many things.
we are dead men if we stay here. Listen, we can just plane shift out, plane shift back in 20 minutes.
we could actually do that with the cubic
Yeah.
gate. The limitation was that my plane shift has the 4-hour rest before reuse.
I've got 3 charges until daytime.
Gengu,
Wando, what?
to the 9 hells. Tiamat is gone. Orcus is weak.
Yeah, I don't want to believe that.
The 9th layer could be yours.
Yeah, no thank you. I'm already living in one hell, don't really want to go to another. Alright, lads. What do we say?
It's not the worst idea.
Okay, well, what's plan B?
What I meant to say is, that's a good idea.
Alright, well, like, what were you thinking? If, like, what, like, or like the Bahamas, or like what?
Well, I was thinking the safest one on here is probably this mushroom.
Oh yeah.
I like,
Oh
I like mushrooms.
Do
Yeah.
we know what all planes are available on the cubic gate?
yes.
Yeah.
What
Yes.
all is on
But
there?
they're just symbols.
There's the fire
Oh,
plane.
Yep.
The Fey realm. The Shadow realm. Fuck. There's 3 others.
it's the same thing as plane
The
shift,
material.
it says.
Ah.
Ethereal and hells. isn't it?
Yep.
Makes 6.
All right. Well, if we go to the Fey, Cole, are you prepared to do 2 characters? Is that a thing?
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'm somewhere out there. I gotta be.
What did he take? Didn't he take something
Drugs, lots of drugs.
Yeah.
No, the
back
The-
with him?
it was
He-
the-
Master's amulet.
no,
Oh,
that,
yeah, he
but he
does.
took. Didn't he take?
no,
the,
he stole like.
It was one of the components to like the
To the-
planar travel machine.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
well,
yeah.
that's what it was. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's funny.
So the ethereal plane's not on there.
I believe it was.
No, I
it
think
was.
it is.
It says
Yeah.
right here, astral plane, ethereal plane.
Mhm.
You can go to inner planes. You can go to transitive planes, outer planes. Yeah, it's up to us.
What is the easiest way, I guess mechanically, what's the easiest way for us to like regroup with Dramoka and Yosai if we go to the ethereal plane for like 20 minutes?
I don't know where it shits us back out when we teleport.
I was
back.
gonna say we don't know what happens once we get there and try to come back.
Yeah.
What do you mean we don't know?
It doesn't say anywhere on there it puts you back the same spot you want to be.
It
Plane
doesn't.
shift gets you in a general area.
Yeah. It doesn't.
Oh,
The
It
gate
could be
or
anywhere on the plane.
the cube. The way I understand it, does not work the same way as like casting the spell like etherealness, or like
plane shift. Well, wait, it's literally the spell
plane
shift,
plane
right?
shift
Yeah,
is
it
the
is
spell,
plane
but
shift.
Does it have like other?
Well, no, plane shift is only used when you use it on another person.
yeah.
Oh,
The cube
That's-
to cast the gate spell with it opening a portal.
Oh, that'd be
is
better.
A different action than pressing it twice and activating plane shift.
Oh man,
the gate spell.
is gate better?
I think it just literally opens up a portal.
Yeah, gate's definitely better.
Like just a hole in the. It's not very descriptive in the D&D text.
Okay, gate.
You cast.
Past the gate.
Yeah,
spell.
it doesn't sound like it though. Like if we step through
To a
and like
precise location on a different plane of
Oh,
existence.
we can just go there and then say Dramoka whenever we cast gate while we're in there, and it'll take us to Dramoka on the material plane.
oh really?
Yes.
Well, the gate spell
Oh, you
specifically
can
says
speak
in
the
very
name of
first
a
sentence,
specific creature. Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
the gate spell, the very first sentence says a precise location on a different plane of existence. So we could choose where to go back.
Well, no, I
Yeah.
mean we can just go back to Dramoka.
Right.
The last
Or a
paragraph.
ship or wherever.
Yeah. We should
Yeah.
gate. We should gate out of here if we can. But, or is it gonna be like? Can we take the whole? Damn
Quick,
it!
guys, he's gaining on us.
It needs a diamond. I do have one, but me and someone won't be able to
Wait,
revive anyone.
does it require components if it has the gate?
Yeah.
It's based. Well,
Oh, that's true. Yeah, if it's just on the cube.
Use an action.
Yep.
Just an
Cast the
use it.
gate spell with it.
Wow, that's fucking strong.
does that? Yeah, it makes up the material component, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So I guess the next question is, would the gate be big enough for the whole ship to go through?
It doesn't matter. We don't have to. All we have to do is
Okay,
fit a,
so are
fit a-
you
all we
suggesting
have
that
to do is fit a bottle
we're
through.
all gonna jump off feather falling and go like in a line down through the gate
Yeah,
portal while you have the ship miniature? Because I
was
love
thinking
that
more
idea.
along the lines of us, stacking up some crates and making a nether portal. And then just walking through. All right.
Yeah, well, yeah. If we're not comfortable, just
I'm gonna go ahead and press the mushroom button and open up a portal on the ground of
The
ship
mushroom
deck.
button.
Yes.
Gangu presses the mushroom button,
Dig it.
I thought we were going to the ethereal plane.
and a portal opens up, and you see
I wasn't aware of that.
this compared to your world and what you just experienced. This very colorful looking world. The grass is long. There's sunflowers everywhere, mushrooms, and it's just full of color. The sky is like a lavender color, and it looks very odd, but surprisingly calm and cozy.
Until we hear that motherfucking voice out in the distance.
Does the dragon make any noises?
The one that's in the chasing you guys.
Yeah,
Well,
she's
that's
got
about
to
to
she's
us.
got to be pretty damn close now, right? You said
Yeah,
she was
at
like
this
5
point,
minutes
yeah.
out.
Yeah. So at this point, you guys have kind of made the decision to. I mean, the portal's open.
Yep.
She is basically caught up to you, this dragon. Now, very clearly, Saoirse, with your high perception, you do see a book. And occasionally it flips to a page. This book is glowing green. But it's not like a bright green. It's like this dark, necrotic-looking green glow.
Mm-hmm.
And she is just kind of closing in on you, and like she gets about, she's about 300 feet away at this point, and she's getting close, and then she like poofs out of existence for a split second. Now she's like 250 feet away from you, and she's flying, and she's closing in this dragon, and it.
Gingu, that's not the fucking. That's not the ethereal plane. We've been to the ethereal plane.
I jump in.
Oh my god.
Gangu goes through the material plane. Gangu, you jump through, and like you just turn back and you can see everybody. You can see the material plane.
Wait,
Now that you're in this world,
Fuck. Go ahead, I guess. But
what did you want to say?
how does the portal close? Oh, you hold concentration, so I guess we go
Yeah, for
through
a
and
minute.
then you just
We have
close
a minute.
concentration.
Press the button again, I assume.
Oh yeah, it's true. Yeah, the normal
Turn
gate
on,
spell is
turn
a
off.
minute on concentration, but yeah, I forget the gate. Or sorry, the
It's got like
cube.
45 seconds left on it.
Mhm.
But I'm not trying to be here when a Raktokesh crashes into our boat.
I'm gonna start.
My apologies for hitting the wrong button.
So where's this portal on the ship?
On the ground, on the
Basically,
deck.
right in
It's
front of
on
you.
the deck. Okay, I'm gonna like start climbing the just a few feet up the like fucking hole, whatever. Next to it, and I'm gonna say, all right, well, fuck, fellas, we gotta go.
Santos Gorman, get the fuck out of here!
And then I'm reaching into my pocket, and I'm pulling out the bottle, and I'm just hanging onto the fucking pole with the bottle in my hand.
Okay. Cormant just kind of reluctantly, like, he kind of like dips his toes in there for a second, and then he like slips and falls through the portal. You don't hear any response from Santos as you call out.
He does not come out.
No. What are you doing? You got a bottle and what in your
I'm
hand?
waiting.
What is it?
I'm waiting for everyone
The
to go
shit
through the
bottle.
portal.
Oh, the ship bottle. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So right now it's just Saoirse and Ojutai on the deck.
I-
This dragon is about like 100 feet away now at this point.
When you call out for Santos, I'll go running.
Yeah. I'm gonna run to the door as well.
30
Okay.
seconds.
You go run into the door. You look inside. And you can see he's just like conked on this, like the chair. He's just like fast asleep.
All right, fair enough. I'll just grab his shirt.
Yeah.
Cool.
Start
You run in
pulling
and
him
grab him, and he's, what the fuck is going on? We arrived at Dodge City.
We're going on a trip
really
in our
fast.
favorite rocket ship. Come on.
Cool. He gets drug out, and he's like, oh my! And he sees the dragon. What the fuck? And he's just freaking out.
Throws him in.
Shove him in, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
goes falling through
literally
the portal.
toss him in front of me.
All right, I'm last. Go on.
I see Cormit.
Nah, jump
I
in.
see whatever that guy's name is come through. I like to
Ojutai.
imagine they come through and they go up and slam on the ground. Like,
Yeah.
Is Ojutai in?
Is Kenny run through yet?
Oh yeah,
Kenny will go through when you go through.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm waiting for Kenny to get there, then I'll go through.
Cool. You guys both go through. Saoirse,
15
did you already go in?
seconds!
Yeah, I went in before Ocha.
Can I hear him through the
I
fucking
can't
portal?
hold it, Marlor!
Close the gate. He held it from you.
All
He
right,
held the scroll from you. Close the gate.
Oh my god.
I'm
Close the
jumping.
gate.
Wanda.
I'm jumping into the portal, and midair, I want to fucking bottle the ship.
Okay. You bottle the ship. The ship starts kind of like you're like in the portal. You had the bottle out. The portal starts closing around the bottle. You see this giant blast of necrotic energy blast into the ship as it's like that doesn't hit it, but it's kind of like going into the bottle. The necrotic energy is following it, and like as soon as it gets into the bottle, you pull your hand out, and as soon as it's about to get to the portal closes, and you guys are in the Feywild.
Badass.
All right. I got to shoot my headset battery.
Cool. You guys are in the Feywild. You look around. Everything smells nice. Everything feels nice.
Okay.
You're big chilling here. You don't feel any danger whatsoever. So it's foreign. It's a foreign area, foreign world.
And at once in this world, I feel peace.
God, I hate it here.
That's funny.
This is beautiful music.
What's this for?
Where's that music coming from?
So, all right, 20 minutes, and then we're getting out of here. Can I? Yeah, 20 minutes, and we're gating to Dramoka.
I can see your brain gears working there. What are
Yeah,
you thinking?
I'm not. I want to not be meta here, so I'm trying to not.
What do we see here?
You guys see, at first glance, you guys are in the middle of this kind of field. There's sunflowers everywhere. And the grass is long and green, but it's not itchy. It goes up to your knees, but it's not itchy. It feels kind of comforting. All around you is kind of a foresty area. In every direction you look. These are not just trees, but giant mushrooms of different colors. The forest itself kind of has this warm purplish glow to it, but not really, almost like a mist. Every direction you look, the sky is this lavender color. And it's not too bright, it's not dark though. Everything feels perfect, just right. As you're kind of getting your bearings, you start to see small little winged creatures flying around different directions, doing different things. You see what appear to be satyrs off in the distance in the field, kind of galloping along.
They kind of look like the little flying creatures. Kind of look like someone that you met briefly. Imagine, Mr. Rosewater.
Kinda. They're really small.
Oh, okay.
They're real tiny. These fellas are real tiny.
What I want to quickly think of, like, knowledge of the realms. What does Ringo know about this realm?
You're an elf, aren't you?
I am a Palad Elf, yes.
Yeah, so you know a little bit about Feywild. The Feywild is a place of tricks. It's not an evil place. It's not a good place. It is just a place. And not only the creatures, but the realm itself will do what it needs to do to try to keep you here in the realm. You also know time works a little bit differently in the Feywild.
Okay.
No, fuck.
All right, fellas, hold hands.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah. I'll grab his hand.
Reach out. Yeah, reach out.
I'm casting plane shift once we've all grasped hands.
Oh, and I'm not grabbing anyone's hand. I want Gegu to truly feel at peace for once.
Okay.
Gingu.
You feel it. You feel at peace.
I feel at peace, and this world is a direct representation of I, where it's neither good nor evil. I just am.
Gengu, you let go of his hand, and a little tiny pixie flies up towards you and gets kind of like really close, almost where you're like cross-eyed looking at it.
All right, guys. Every second in here could be any fucking amount of time. All right, we need to go pronto.
I'm just teasing.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying this in game to fucking let you guys make sure that everyone's aware of that.
Yeah, I reach out without saying
With you saying that, I'm just putting a hand on Gingu and grabbing a hand of Mango or whoever else.
I'll grab Santos.
Fuck.
Gengu.
Why, hello there.
Welcome.
Well, where am I?
Fuck.
You're in the Fae.
I'm casting plane shift. Wait,
I'm not holding hands.
how does... Well, no, this is weird, because it's not like you touching him will mean, like, every willing creature... Yeah. So it wouldn't be like everyone willing goes, and then, like, Gingu makes a save, I don't think.
And I don't know that.
How long did we sit here before you started going crazy and wanting to go back? Was it immediate?
Moments. Fucking near instant. It's like the first thing that I'm doing.
It does say you and up to 8 willing creatures who link hands, yeah?
Yes, but it says you can use this spell to banish an unwilling creature to another plane. As a separate
it's either
thing.
one or the other, though,
Yeah. I agree, I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Based off the
The
rating.
will part is issue here.
Rango. Why so urgent?
Time is fucked here. It could have already been 20 minutes already. It could have been days already. We need to go.
Maybe the battle's over with.
Maybe
we're all
everything's
safe.
fucked and we need to go back now, Gingu.
But why go back to the fucked when you could be here?
There are people who are depending on us, Gingu.
Well then, and I take the cubic gate, and I click the material plane and open up another portal. Go.
Wait, where's it to?
It doesn't matter.
To the
I
north.
look
On the
at Rango. I look at
just
Rango.
around.
Cast it.
Around?
Cast it.
Plane shift?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to the ethereal plane.
Okay.
Am I
I thought
going
you were just
unwillingly?
gonna. I thought you were just gonna go
Hold on.
back to Dramoka.
Well,
Yeah. Why are
fuck.
we going to the ethereal plane?
Yeah, why are we
Now
going-
we have to wait 4 hours there.
Because
we
would
have to
need
just go
we
back.
would need the cubic gate in the ethereal plane.
Yes.
I can't take us directly back to Dromoka, can I? The gate spell does that.
Well, if he's casting the gate spell to Dromoka,
Are you doing it to Dromoka?
Right, he didn't say
Well, we
that.
got rid of the ship, right? So that's not there anymore.
Correct.
I
do
guess
it
it'll just
to
be the ground right
spot
underneath it.
that we were, yeah.
Yeah. The same XYZ coordinates, just on the ground. I guess different Y coordinates.
Okay. Fuck. Every fucking second counts, and then I'll go through the portal.
You see, Serge? Everything I've known and loved is gone. Except for you all. But I cannot keep chasing all of this evil any longer.
Yes, Gengu, stay. It's nice here. Don't listen to that fucking thing. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, Gengu. Listen to me, right? Wando's talking. I need you to listen good. You see how peaceful it is here and great, nice, and cuddly and all that? Alright, you can agree? We can agree on this?
We can agree on that.
Imagine if Orcus shows up here looking for me. And it's because of you.
I will just surrender you. You're not worth the power.
He's gonna kill you and the people here regardless. He's gonna see this plane and stay and want to, they're soft. Look at them. Look at that thing.
They're soft.
Well, then I
Look
guess
at
I'm
that
dead either
thing.
way. And I'd rather die here.
Think I want a divorce.
I don't think anyone will take you.
Damn
Corbin?
that machine.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, sure. Wait, Gengu, you're not coming?
Comet. One of my only true friends.
Yeah, we're pals. We're gonna put them all in jail.
I take out my little Cormit voodoo doll.
That's me?
You'll always be with me, Cormit.
No, I'm gonna go back with him.
Okay then.
Gengu, why?
I can't. Here.
What was all that stuff about the graveyard? Don't you want to go back and figure that out and other stuff and help people and avenge Orlo?
Well, I might have to stay here quite a long time to wait for Tiamat to leave.
And what about Cabbageville? They're all gonna die without you.
And for some reason, that one resonates deep. Cabbageville. Kankins.
Yeah. You told me about him. You said he was a nice man, and you came in, back in after you left, and he gave you a house. And you went looking for some stuff in a cave, and you found Kenny there, but then you also found his son. He was all dead and stuff, and like decrepit. You also kind of killed him, I think.
Yeah. That's the part I try not to remember. Gorman.
Yeah, what didn't you do the killing bro, like smash his head in with a hammer?
You know, I regret many things, Corbett.
Yeah. Also, I kind of
got
miss when
15
you
seconds.
had the hammer. That was
Yeah,
cool.
Me too.
Yeah, you should get another one.
Well, if you find me a nice one over there, I'll come get it someday.
You come with me.
I just let him go. I just push him into the portal.
Cormac comes flying out, and the portal closes. Gengu's on the other side.
Wait,
I'm not on the other side.
Oh,
Yeah.
Serge, Kenny,
gonna
and
say-
Ojutai, have you
Serge.
guys come
I
through?
would
Yeah.
definitely posture for the final word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By other side, I mean he's still in the Feywild, is what I mean. All right. You guys are out. Are you material plane? Is that where you said you were
I'm
going?
Yeah,
material
I put him
plane.
right. I put him right back
Yeah.
in the thick of it.
Who
Alright.
wants to roll a D8?
Wait, are Serge and Ojutai and Kenny
and
already
neither
through?
of us have said we've gone through the portal yet.
Yeah.
Oh, you
there's
guys
like
not
15
gone?
seconds.
Yeah.
15 to
Oh.
20 seconds left.
Cool.
Yeah, and it's been made clear that Bingu is not intending to come back. Ojutai is leaving without saying a word. And just
And I'll
look at Kenny and saying, "We have things to do."
And I'll get on my knee to talk to Serge.
I almost look as if I'm gonna do the same thing, but then stop. And just do I have the I reach into my pack and pull out the amulet that you gave back to me, and I hold it out. And I say, though I don't agree, I understand. As someone who loves you, Gangu. I know you don't want to chase evil anymore. At the very least, for us, don't allow that evil. And I gesture to the wand to chase you.
I must keep y'all safe. And also away from me and this wand. I hope you understand.
I do.
Now please go. You've got 5 seconds.
Geronimo.
And
And
before
I'll
he
hold-
goes, I
I'll-
want to hand him the bloody letter I got from Bastion.
Okay.
Okay.
You'll understand.
I'll just hold on to it and look, and yeah, I say, all right. And then I just hold my hammer up for a little. Yeah.
And I just fist bump it because I'm not
Yeah.
gonna bring the wand up to
No,
it.
no, yeah, I know. Yeah.
Just gonna fist bump it.
All right.
Hammer bros.
I jump through.
Cool.
And we close.
Portal closes. Before we do anything else, who would like to be the person who rolls a D8?
Me.
Do it.
4.
Okay.
Oh my god, wait.
What?
I jumped through like quickly and then like seconds passed
Yeah.
How
before
long were you there for? Yeah.
Tell me where you. All right, we'll get to that. Tell me where you jumped through at. Like, where was the material plane? Like, where in the material plane? Did you have a location?
It was directly below where the ship was. On the
Okay.
ground.
So like in the cursed woods basically.
Yes.
Let me see exactly where that's at. I would say right where it says the Goldbringer straight down.
You guys are a little bit. I hadn't moved you guys.
Maybe
you guys
to the
are
right a
like
little bit.
here.
Yeah, you guys are a little bit.
Where the R for the
Here.
Goldbringers is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Cool. So you guys are probably like right here.
Wait, what the fuck does that do to a gate portal if it
We're about ready to go through it. Ringo, you come through, and it's pitch black night.
Oh, no.
You're in the middle of the woods. It's in the pitch black night. and you hear nature around you. You sit around for probably what seems about, I don't know, a couple hours alone, waiting.
And the portal's just sitting here in front of me, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is so weird.
Yeah, this is so weird because I'm
But,
also
like,
thinking about if I like leave the
Yeah.
portal at any point, if anything comes through and then like interjects in their conversation because the portal's still here, depending on what the time shift is.
Yeah,
Well,
you're in the middle of the woods. There's nothing around you right now. It's just night. You can't really see that well.
Wonder if
I mean,
can
you have
put
night
them
vision.
in the
After
portal.
10 minutes,
What?
after 10 minutes, I want to drop a gold coin through the portal.
Okay.
On
Just-
our side, Rango jumps in and a coin
Yes,
And
comes
a
out of
coin
the
comes
portal.
up, yeah, yeah.
Immediately, a gold coin comes back there.
Fuck!
Now, just for like flavor, is the portal like a true like portal game portal, like where like you can view down into the other realm, or is it sort of kind of like a misty,
Minecraft
sort
portal.
of foggy, portal
Yeah,
thing?
it's kind of like it's like a misty foggy.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
It's
kind
not
of get a
quite
good
like,
general idea of what the world you're going into is, kind of thing. It's like
It's
paints
not-
a picture for you.
Like
Is
you
it
said,
portal
that
It's not like we're
lavender kind of
seeing
came
each
through,
other.
but
Yeah.
not like details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't talk to each other or anything.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, I guess. Yeah. Good luck, Ranko, until we get there. I mean, being the last one through. I mean, how many hours would have passed? I was nearly at the full minute of the gate, so.
You guys,
I mean,
I'll-
did Rango do anything?
you guys were in the portal. I'll let you guys tell me if this is fair or not. We'll say what you guys probably were in there for like. How immediately did you recast that? You said
2
seconds,
minutes.
right?
Yeah, it was. I think
It was
2 minutes
within
was
a
the end
couple
of the last
minutes.
Yeah.
portal.
All right. We'll say 2 minutes then. Cool. Rango, you come through first. It's the
That's fair,
dead of
yes.
night, right? Who is second?
Cormit.
Probably would have been Cormit.
Yeah,
Gingu
Cormit was.
pushed Cormit through. Now,
You sit there
Okay.
for.
Or maybe Rango, would you have grabbed Santos as well?
no.
Damn it.
So
I
Santos
mean,
was
he would have
next.
gone through of his own volition.
Yeah,
We'll say
yeah,
Santos
so
was
I don't
next.
know when. Okay, nice.
You he was like, "What the fuck is this place?" And he got out.
Mm.
You get through, and it's the dead of night. Probably like about an hour later, Santos comes through.
Okay, can we just use times to make this easier? Is it midnight when I come through?
Yeah, we'll say midnight.
Okay,
for you,
okay.
But we got a little bit more time jump to go through here.
I get it. Okay. Fuck.
All right. Listen, I did it 1 minute. The change was what is 1 minute in the Feywild. I had several different times up here. It could have been 1 second was 1 minute, so you could have literally like it was like you blinked in and out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Um,
that's the D8 was nice.
You got a full day.
So a minute
no.
is a day.
Yes.
That's
So
what
what does that
4
make?
was?
What
Holy
does
shit.
that make like? Wait,
Oh,
so it's gonna be
Oh, no.
2 days.
yeah. Well, it's been 2 days
Yeah.
when I come
Since it was
through,
cast.
but
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's gonna be another whole day, another 24 hours until like Search
it's-
comes through.
Until
it
I
was one-
come through, yeah.
It was 1 day and then you went in because I started the portal about a minute.
Oh,
after
okay.
in there.
Is that
And then you
Yeah.
jumped in
cool?
immediately.
Okay.
We're looking at
And-
like three days basically pass.
So I came through a day after we went in. Okay, wait. I gotta write
Yeah.
this shit down. Jesus fuck.
Okay, so yeah, are we calling it a minute or 2 minutes that we like from the moment we entered the Feywild to when Rango went through?
A minute. He's
Okay.
because
A minute,
the
yeah.
second he
Okay,
casts it.
so a full day there, the full day before anyone jumps through.
And then
Angus
you
Right.
went out
Day
last
after.
second.
and then
Right, so it would be a full 2 days when I
First
come
question: What
Yes.
time was it when we opened the portal in the first place?
It was like midday.
Probably,
We'll
like
be friendly.
evening.
Yeah, we'll say like half a day. The first you guys were in there for like 30 seconds when you're like, "Fuck, we gotta go."
So we started
So-
off at noon.
Oh,
It ends
2.5
up being
days.
midnight.
Started off
By the
at
time Saoirse comes through-
noon,
that.
go to midnight, and then go to the next midnight is when Saoirse.
Yeah.
Roughly.
2.5 days, we'll say. had passed by the time Search comes through. You would have been half a day, Cole, or Ringo, or however you want to be called these
30
days.
seconds, so he would have arrived at midnight.
Yeah. Then maybe a couple hours after that would have been Santos.
Fuck.
And then
I hate the
Do you wanna do
Feywild
anything
so
during this time?
much.
yeah. Yeah.
Well,
You wanna do
okay,
anything?
so how long before the first person comes through?
A couple hours.
I would sit there for the couple hours. And then the second Cormac comes through.
Santos.
Okay. All right.
You're the last person I'd want to see.
I have
after a couple hours.
I have no way of
No.
knowing like the day. I don't think.
Right. But
Yeah.
you're also like,
Oh, I know what I'll do though. I'm
yeah, but if, like,
I'm speaking
what's
stoning. I'm speaking stoning
your
Dramoka.
base? Yeah, but what's your base intelligence too? Like, you also know the gate spell, that it would be a minute, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
And
I was
if-
also.
If it's staying there for longer than a minute, you understand.
Yeah,
I feel like
understand it's
you
lengthened,
would
but by
understand that-
how much? I'm trying to
You
figure
don't-
out.
Right,
I'm
Trying
right.
to
You
figure
just
out
don't know
what day
that.
it is.
You want to make a survival check? Figure it out.
Also, like, yeah, how does your
Yeah, because
character
you might be
feel
able to
emotionally?
deduce it by how much time, like if you recognize
constellation
that.
has moved
Right.
millimeters. No, it's Thursday, the 27th.
What kind of check? I'll do the check. What?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if at the moment you realize that the time, like, it's
It's
the
been
time
longer than a
dilation
minute.
thing, right?
Yeah.
You could like start to, or you could like start a clock, however you want to do that.
I don't think
or
I
however
have
the
I
check
mean,
allows you. I know, not like an actual watch,
Oh, okay.
but
Shoot
like
I
you
see what you're
account.
saying.
whatever you're
Yeah.
doing to understand the passing of time, and then you just pay attention to when the next person comes through, and then try to gather, like, okay, how many seconds until, like, was Santos just about to like follow me? Was he not, or something
Yeah.
like that?
He was like right behind.
Right. So that would tell you that
yeah.
basically 24 seconds is 24 hours.
Well, 60
24
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry.
I've got Santos showing up at 3 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
somewhere
gonna-
around there.
Okay. The first thing I want to do is a quick perception of the area. I want to make sure that I'm safe.
Yeah. You're pretty safe.
I'm tiny hutting.
Okay. You tiny hut.
When in doubt, tiny hut out.
I'm fucking
Honestly.
getting comfortable.
Yeah.
Is the portal in the tiny hut?
Yes.
Cool. After a couple hours, Santos pops out and he's just.
I'm just gonna be sitting there fucking.
Smiley day to you.
Smiley day to you.
Got a little dark.
Yeah, Santos.
Where
Get
are we?
comfortable. We're in the cursed wood.
Got it. Okay, cool. We're in the cursed wood. Got it.
Aye.
Are we safe? Can I sleep?
Yeah, just stay in the
Cool.
dome.
He conks out. Who's next? I think it was Zoj.
Cormit.
Cormit.
And then
Cormit comes through. Cormit pops through. And this is probably about 7 in the morning.
Okay. I mean, I'm long resting at some point here.
Or
I
wait, hold
don't-
on a second. Wait, Cormit had a long ass conversation with Gengu.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He's
this
showing
is
up
like
at noon.
yeah, the tiny hut dissipates and
I'm making
nobody else.
another. I'm recasting. I'm recasting until everyone like.
Yeah.
I'm getting comfortable. I know what the fuck has happened. But wait, I would want to immediately after doing Tiny Hut, I want to speaking stone Dramoka.
Okay.
I don't really know what to say yet. Dramoka?
Yes. Ringo,
Where are you?
where are you?
Cursed Wood.
We flew forever looking for you.
What of Tiamat? What of Rock Tokesh, I assume?
We didn't see anything.
When's the last time you heard from me?
Oh. Must have been hours.
Well, would it have been 20? It would have been 12 hours.
When are you? Yeah.
I'm
Is
getting
this as
through
soon as
the
you come through?
Yeah, I'm getting through the
Okay.
portal. I'm casting Tiny Hut for 10 minutes, and then I'm speaking stoning him.
Earlier today, we heard from you.
What? Like 2 hours, 4 hours? We went to the
Longer.
Feywild.
Yeah, long. Why would you go there?
It was a mistake. It was in the pressure of the moment. We felt we needed a way out, and it's the option we had.
Well, maybe we'll call it 12 hours or so.
Fuck.
No,
Well-
I haven't seen any other drakes. I flew forever, but I thought the worst when we lost you.
Are you still with Yosai?
Yes, we went as far as the wall to look. There's a lot of dead bodies everywhere on the eastern side of the wall. It was mostly destroyed. There's a mist on the other side. We didn't go in.
Are you still in the cursed wood? Above the cursed wood?
Yeah. Where are you?
In the cursed wood. We're basically like at the foot of the mountain, right?
Oh,
Northbound mountain.
No,
Kind
more
of.
out in the
Yeah.
middle. Okay.
kind of more out in the middle of the woods there.
And would you know exactly where you're at when you're just in the woods?
Yeah.
Have your map man with you to tell you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm not too
listen.
sure. We're in the middle of the wood.
Are you
in the middle
safe?
of the cursed wood. Yes.
Sit tight. We'll try again tomorrow. In daylight. I'm trying to link up, figure this out. If you need anything, shoot me a text.
On God?
Nice.
On the god.
Oh,
Which
he's a
one?
Christian. Interesting.
On Tiamat. Nah, suck it.
Ah, shit.
Yes. On the gods. Send us a message.
All right.
Wait. Is everyone else okay?
They're in the Feywild. I told them they needed to get out quickly, but here we are.
All right. Well,
Currently, I'm
When
the
most of
only
them
one
get
out.
when most of them get out, let me know if it's before day. If not, no, check in with me.
I'll be in
Tomorrow.
touch.
Got it. All right. Cool. Now resume back to where we were. Santos comes through. Then, like next morning.
9 hours later.
Yeah. Basically like lunchtime. You and Santos are like having sandwiches, and like Santos like, so you like peanut butter? And then
Whenever
pops out.
when sunrise happens,
yes,
speaking stone, Dramoka,
Mhm.
it's only me and Santos at this point. But
Ooh, Santos.
he's
Who the fuck is that?
he's a traveler that we fucking saved from Northold. Fucking it. If I had to guess, the time translation's about a minute to a day, so they can't be in there for more than a day. Otherwise, the gate's gonna go down.
Do you
So-
feel safe still?
Outside the tiny hut, just peaceful woods. What's
As far as you can see.
yeah, we're bunkered down.
Stay safe. If there's any trouble, send me a message. We'll talk again when everyone's out.
I want to exit the dome unless unless fucking Santos has exited the dome.
No, Santos is chilling.
Okay, I'm gonna exit the dome for like privacy, and I want a sending stone, like my father.
Okay.
Father, it's Rango. Have you?
Oh yes, my boy. How's my ship doing?
The ship's fine. Have
Oh,
you
good.
heard any news of what's happened in Brennicle?
Something about dragons coming back, I heard.
No major worries on our end.
On whose end?
Well, Solo Valleys.
Things are still as peaceful as they always are. Business as usual, I say.
All right. Well, there are literal deities at work. Tiamat. I've seen Tiamat on the material plane, and I'm not fucking with you. The world is in trouble.
What? You been out boozing again?
No.
You sure? You know, I mean, a dragon sighting's quite rare. You sure it's just not a dragon?
5 heads.
Ah. Shit. Well, son, I have some advice for you. You see, I have always been there for you to give you advice along the days, about making friends, colleagues, and business. And for the first time in my life, I can tell you I have no idea what the fuck you should do except for seek out professionals, and maybe leave, get out of there, come back home, bring the ship, and we'll chalk it up as a failed venture into Brannicle was not successful business wise.
Right, because yeah.
Your mother will be making your favorite food again, you know, and yes. Speaking of, are any of our associates still alive?
It's a possibility.
Oh, God damn me. Well, yes, I suggest leaving. You know, pretty much the extent of my knowledge, in your world is you know, just about nothing. As far as how to go about dealing with Tiamat or any of that. Yes.
Can you see if you have any connections that you can reach out to make, if this news hasn't breached Brannicle, then I don't know how we're gonna get the power we need.
Well, well, I could call up my contacts in Valor Company and get them, probably get some supplies and materials and allies to them to come work the way down. And I mean, I don't know what they'll do against Tiamat, even them, but you know, son, if these are the end days, I do want to spend them with you. You know.
Well, I'm
I like you,
hoping
Ridley.
that these aren't the end days.
As am I. Plenty more business to be done.
Yeah. Gold
you
to
know,
be made.
You know, I read a book once about Tiamat. I'm not sure she's in the brokerage of deals type of business. Yes. So, yes. Well, sure. I will contact my contacts in Valor, and see if we can maybe get some help to you. How's that sound?
Aye.
All right. I still think you should come home. Please be careful. try to yeah. Right. Well, okay. Cool. Me and your mum are going to be praying to all the gods. I never thought of myself as a religious person until T-Mod came. Quite funny. But we'll see. You tell me about your own friend, Morden. We'll start with him. He deals with hammers and tongs and things. Sounds like a fine folk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seems to be.
Yes. All right. Well, you take care, son, and please be safe and perhaps leave.
I'll be safe.
Mm-hmm. And the connection's dropped.
And then I
About
go back
that
to the
time,
hut.
Cormit pops out. Cheers, man. Did it get brighter? It was
Coleman,
kinda-
it's been about however many hours it's been about.
Holy fuck.
Well, it's the next day, same time.
Almost, yeah.
Is it next day, same time for him?
Yeah. I have it written. Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm 24 hours sober. I'm recovering.
Yeah, well, this is... Get comfortable. I've got a feeling that we've got hours to wait. Were they in no rush? Were none of you in any rush?
I mean, I just literally left like 30 seconds ago. I was saying my goodbyes to Gangrel. I don't think he's coming. You want to go back and try to get him?
I'll look into the portal. Let me see something.
Are you going through?
I'm looking through. I didn't say I'm going through, Ryan. Come on.
I mean, your head's gonna age a little bit faster in your body.
I'm peering into.
Yeah. Cool.
I'm gonna look for items real quick. You can.
Okay. How long do you want to peer into this portal?
Until I figure out if there's an item that I want to drop in. That is
Okay.
that is meaningful to Gingu.
Cool. About this time, Saoirse, you're having your conversation with Gengu that you were having earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Ochitai goes in while we're having that conversation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Ojitai is like entering the portal as Rango's about to come back through.
And that was what
I'm not
like,
going through.
Your head's going to go back through.
I'm not sticking my head into the portal.
I thought you were peering in.
I mean, like the portal's on the ground, and I'm looking at the ground, like
Okay,
looking at the
alright.
yeah.
Okay.
How much time between Cormid and Ojitai showing up?
Wouldn't have been much longer.
Yeah, probably like a couple more hours. Later afternoon.
We'll put you at 3 o'clock. You at 3 p.m.
Ojitai, you pop through. Feels just slightly later than what it was to you. Hey, Ojitai. Long time no see.
Kind of pop my head at him and see Rango's there. I'm assuming Rango is freaking out more than Cole is freaking out.
Yeah, he's pretty hysterical. He's like, "Where are they? Where are they?" And
No, I mean, like, it's kind of like I would have had an immediate, like, fuck, but like it's been hours now, and so like Rango's entered a state of acceptance.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna look over at Rango.
Wait, is this
Something's clearly happened.
is this before or after the peering into the portal? Because I've decided what I want to drop through.
what do you want to drop there?
I have a
We'll
hammer.
say. Okay.
It's just a hammer.
Okay. So we'll say basically
so
you
this is
drop
after-
the portal. You drop the hammer in the portal, and as it's going through, it's like instantly Ojitai pops out. It's like a transaction.
And you know what I'm doing at that
So-
moment?
This would be
I
like
see that.
mid conversation, right?
I see the hammer come up at the moment we're clashing to do Hammer Bros, and I grab
I love it. I love it.
clash, and
I
we
love
still
it.
go our separate ways.
So
Except I have this tiny little hammer now. And Cormit said, I miss your hammer, all
Yeah.
the stuff. He comes up, and then a tiny little hammer comes through. I imagine just like a household hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Okay, so Ojitai comes out. It says,
Mhm.
right.
Ojitai, you want to try to figure out where you're at?
I'm not even going to be as concerned with that first. I'm just going to look at Rango and say something's
So how many hours has it been for him?
clearly happened.
So that puts us at 3 p.m. on the second day. So
Next day.
24 plus 3, so 27 hours after. So there's still 48 hours till the end of the spell. So Serge would be here damn near till the end of the portal.
Yeah.
Which would be the second day,
yeah.
which would damn near 12 hours. Or more than that.
Okay, he's going to be coming in roughly midnight of this day.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
So it's Ojitai, you've been in there about 27 hours. 27 hours or so. Oh wait. No. Wait. 40. Would it be 40? Because I was in there for
It's
in there
been
for
a
24.
day and change.
I was in there for a day and change. He's now been in
You
there.
were in there for half a day.
Well,
Oh, I was
we
in there
said
half a day. Right.
Oh.
Okay.
He's been
Yeah.
in there for a day and change.
You were
Okay.
there
It's 2.5
12 hours.
days.
I've been
Yeah.
there a little over a day.
Yeah. Okay.
Sersha's going to be a day and a half.
Yeah.
27 hours exactly is how long you were in there. Ojitai.
You've been in there for about 27 hours. It seems like when we went through, time changed to about a minute a day. And you guys weren't in any rush to get through, obviously. Where the
Wouldn't
fuck is
say
Sershin
only
Gingu?
taking a minute and a half or only taking a minute to come back isn't exactly not a rush.
He casts his judgment after he's rolled the die. Huh?
I'm
don't
not the
know,
one that made the portal to Fae, dude.
Listen, I thought it sounded cool.
They always
What's
do.
happened? It's been happening since you made contact with Mocha and Yosai.
The last I spoke with them, they were still flying above the cursed wood, but no signs of Tiamat or Roktakesh. Get comfy.
All right. So, I mean, for an entire day, do y'all want to do anything? Knock anything out?
So at some point, I am going to, hoping for a better moment to use this than right now.
Okay.
But Ujitai is gonna stand up and look at Rango. Know about where we're at?
Cursed wood, wherever Gingu put us.
All right, I'll look around, and he's gonna kind of like you all have seen his ice breath where he breathes out, his cone of cold damage. He does something similar to that, where it's almost like a misty haze that he walks through, and as he comes out on the other side, Rango, you see he's got almost like crystalline icy wings on his back now, as I'm casting Fly on myself. And I'm gonna fly up just above the treetops, try to get a bearing of where exactly we're at.
You fly above the treetops and you look around. For all around you in 360 is what appears to be just dense forest. You can see kind of black smoke coming off from what you can assume is the west, towards where the wall that you were running from Tiamat that you flew over.
Mm-hmm.
You can also see some black smoke closer to the mountains off to the east. You're kind of in between two. This one's not as thick. It's kind of several small black smoke kind of coming above the trees. Probably, we'll say 20 miles to the east.
Okay. Can I see where Kenny was found mountain?
Yes, yeah. You're basically right below that for the most part. You guys are probably a little bit further south than there. You guys are probably right here. The mountain's kind of towering over you a little bit. You can also see way off in the distance to the south, probably about a good 50, 60 miles, some sort of giant, what looks like to you like pillar, just a stick standing straight up, which you can assume is probably Ravenrook. You look around for Dramoka, Yosai, Tiamat, any other dragons. You don't see anything.
Okay. Once I've kind of got my bearing, I'm able to tell where we're at between the couple of landmarks I've got.
Mhm.
I'll fly back down, pull out a map, and start figuring it out. Look over at Rango. Have you? Guess you haven't been able to tell them where we're at then.
No.
I'll pull out the speaking stone and send to Mocha. We're somewhere a little bit northeast of where Kenny was found mountain. You see Ravenrook to the south at the same exact spot that we were before we left the plane for a moment.
Got it. All right, we're at Ravenrook now. We'll start heading that way, I suppose. Glad you're okay. Talk about Ramos when we get there. And then the transmission kind of cuts off. Doing anything else?
Take a rest.
Cool.
I want to have long rested at some point. I would have meditated for 4 hours.
Yeah, you would have been, plenty of time to do that.
At some point, I want to pull out that letter. The fucking got a invitation to Valor Parliament. Read over that again.
Yes. Yes. So, what you see is, let me find. I think it might be in this document here. Sorry, I'm trying to find. Ah, found it. All right. Cool. So you were invited to. All right. You're invited to the Parliament. And it was you specifically, correct?
Yeah.
The letter got handed to you, right?
Yeah.
If my memory serves me correct. A one Lanson Valerie who you would know as a businessman, Lance and Valerie is kind of like a big part in the Valor Corporation. Not only he's the leader, Lance and Valerie. You would know this. Lance and Valerie is kind of like the head of the Valor Company. He is not officially the head. His father is still in control, but the father's kind of on his way out of the picture, so he's basically in control. Is an invitation from him personally to discuss the Golden Circle's business in Branacor and what the two companies can do together. Is basically what the invitation is.
Okay.
Some other names on the list that he mentions is Semir Valerie and Tanavi Valerie, and that's it.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. That's all you're doing? Saoirse and Gangu, you all have your all's final moment, your goodbye. You touch hammers and say your goodbyes.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Blink.
Saoirse, you go through the portal.
Mm-hmm.
The portal closes, Gangu, as Saoirse steps through at the last moment. And you're left alone in this field of long grass, sunflowers surrounded by these woods. And you do feel at peace. You feel comfortable. Feel like you don't want to leave. The pixies kind of talk to you, but you're not really listening as they fly around you. And you just kind of start walking through this field. What's going through your mind?
Her tranquility and acceptance of the scenario. Definitely just more of an emotional break. Not any permanence to the scenario whatsoever, but definitely just taking advantage of an opportunity to do some relaxing, which I've never done.
Right.
Especially since the entire campaign's been chasing something that I thought was possible, and all my hopes and dreams kind of get crushed along the way.
Yeah.
So now it's at the point of not necessarily giving up, but more so hitting a restart button.
Gotcha.
If that makes sense.
Cool. So you're
Yeah.
walking through the field, you have all these thoughts. Think about your friends for a moment that you let go for the time being. You're not aware of the time change. And so you just kind of begin walking off.
I'm just tossing the hammer.
Yeah. And kind of goes out to a wide shot of Gangu walking through the field, tossing his hammer. So he begins walking towards the forest with the sun kind of shining down over the treetops of the forest as he's walking through. Now, to everyone else, Saoirse, you pop through, and it's nighttime. It's pitch black. You realize there's some kind of time change. You're not really sure. I'm not sure if that's what's on your mind at the moment.
Sort of fall to my knees onto the ground and just look around. I'm sure at least somebody's up.
Yeah.
And
They're not now, though. They are.
just be like, how long's it been?
Well,
I think it was 36 hours.
by my calculations, probably like 7 days.
It's been
I think-
36 hours. So
Close. Only a couple hours off.
And give a small chuckle that fades pretty quickly.
Does the gate close immediately?
Almost
Pretty-
immediately. as
Pretty
you
almost
enter.
immediately, yeah.
I'll look down where the gate was, and then kind of back up at Serge. All right. Well,
I will try to slyly put the letter that Gangu gave me away without
Okay.
being noticed.
That
Hmm.
letter's called bloody paper from Bastion, is what I have it called.
no, it's
Uh,
bloody paper from Gingu.
Cool. I'll send you that what the letter says after.
I
Gangu,
sent it to him.
Gangu
already.
sent it. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Have you read it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But yeah, it's meta. I haven't read it in game yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
Damn, he'll never get to know I've been 36 hours sober.
How do you feel?
Like I want a cold one.
Same here, Bubba.
Real bad. Real bad.
Same here.
Gangu taught me I could trust other people. And now he's gone. We're supposed to be bros for life. He lied to me.
No.
Pan to
No.
a cut of me holding Corbin's voodoo doll, reminiscent on the times. Cut
That
back.
son of a bitch. That son of a bitch, he left me. We were
Wait,
supposed to
Corbett. Wait.
be... I'm drinking again.
I like imagining Corbett going over
I
to
don't
where
like
the portal was.
It's all coming back. I don't
Yeah,
like it.
Wait, where did all
The
those? You still have all
spiral.
those beers in your sack of holding?
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Give me one. There, give me 5.
I opened the bag.
Sobriety fucking sucks. Fucking starts downing him.
So I'll get up and go to where Rango and Ochitai are posted up
Mhm.
and just so what's I'm just kind of spaced.
Yeah.
But it's like what's the news? Where's Jamoka? Is it
I've given them our location. We're waiting for them to get here.
they tell you anything of Northhold? Tiamat done anything else?
From what I gathered, they said it's been fairly quiet.
Ramos? Yeah. Yeah. And I just kind of turn and walk toward the edge of the tiny hut. Start to make a little place.
Cool.
What time of day is it right now? I'm sorry.
Late night.
It's like midnight.
Night.
Okay.
I feel like that's a pretty good stopping point.
Yeah.
Everybody's back together except for Gangu. Now I do want to say we didn't exactly get how we thought we were gonna. I thought we were gonna get there, but we've hit another milestone in my eyes. Meaning, everybody gets a nice little level up,
Yet.
That's
nice
cool.
little boost.
Cool.
Also, I gotta ask the question now. Are we making a new character?
Me? Nah.
Yeah.
We're rolling.
Okay.
We're rolling. I might be hours and hours and hours behind, but
How long is your
Bubba,
restart?
I was
I
about to
I
say,
still have one more cubic gate
Yeah.
charge.
Okay, okay.
And that was intentional. If I didn't have any more charges, this wouldn't be happening.
Okay.
I still have a charge. I have a way to get back, but I feel like there's a personal milestone that Gengu must get through by himself before anything else can occur.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I like that.
All right.
It's just like, yeah, like I'm just thinking of a minute is a day.
Yeah,
Oh, boy.
maybe.
Like, wait,
I
so
don't
how
know.
long, like, so wait, so, dude, dude, this could get fucked really quick,
This
though.
could get fucked quick. Is this how Faye
It's
is
only gonna
permanently?
6 hours, 6 hours in the Fae, Bubba, and it's a year.
I
Here,
know.
here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. Is you obviously want Gengu to continue being a part of this
We do.
campaign. You want him to have. I want him to be part of this campaign.
I want time to be slightly not as skewed.
Yeah, I think we might do that. think we
Yeah, Cole,
I think-
re-roll, roll
Feywild
again.
is mercurial. It can ebb and
I mean,
flow.
Yeah,
That's
that's what I
true.
was thinking.
That's
It's
very
variable.
True.
It's
And by
variable.
the point that he
Ideally-
decides to come back, it could be
there
the
could have been.
1 second dilation.
Ideally, I think
Oh.
just for DM purposes and keeping everything together, you bring me
I see what you're
back
saying.
at the
Yeah.
point of which they've reached a milestone as well.
Okay.
Like whenever they get to whatever they're doing and complete that, and I complete whatever session we're in where both of those occur,
Yeah.
it would be nice to wrap those in. But that being said, I feel like for me, it's like 5 minutes of dialogue and stuff for me for like 45 of them, you know, because it's like
Yeah.
that's how it really is.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there'll definitely be a
But,
shift in time that's
we'll-
not that.
we'll
Dude, I had
figure it out.
I had a lot of times on there written on the board for different ones. Good thing y'all didn't get. I was really cruel. I wrote
That was
100 years
really
up there.
cruel.
100
100
years is one of them.
years.
That was gonna change the
100
landscape of the
years.
campaign a lot.
100 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
I'd say
gonna
so.
change the campaign a lot. I had a plan in my brain.
God, I'm thinking about if
There was 1 second, 10 seconds, 30 seconds,
Here's another
then
thing
1 minute.
that could be a
Gengu
possibility.
already jumped through. That's right.
Gengu's
Fuck.
gone,
Fuck.
but Harpy still has all the same stats as Gengu pretty much.
Oh man,
And he's like somewhere in the realm.
that's an
true.
idea.
Man, a little NPC evolution to a PC.
But also,
You gonna play as Harpy?
I think
Be cool.
Orcus could have a sway in time and manipulation and
Yeah,
what's happening. So we can finagle something that'll work.
I'll figure it out.
'Cause time gets messy, and I don't
I'll do
want it to
some
get messy
thinking.
because I want
Yeah.
him here, but I don't
Yes.
want it to be too dilated.
Yeah, I'll do some thinking. We'll come to a solution. If there's anything crazy, I'll run it by you first. But
Oh yeah.
I kind of have an idea of already what's gonna go down. I
Right
think we'll be
now,
good.
I'm just imagining, season 1 of Dragon Ball Z where Goku's just on the fucking path for like 20 episodes.
Yeah.
That's like what I'm feeling, like walking through this field and just all in my head for 20 episodes.
Here's what I'm thinking. For one session, it would delay the campaign maybe a little bit, but we could kind of do a one shot Gengu's trip in the Feywild where Julep's back
that
and you two
would
make
be
characters.
fun.
We could do that. That's something we could do.
That would be interesting. Yeah.
All right, little homework. Maybe everybody. Well, you'll use Julep, Cole.
Okay.
Sorry, he's already a character.
No, I like it.
I mean-
I like it.
I mean, let's be real. What if I'm only in there for 15 minutes?
Dude,
That's not
it's gonna
that
be-
much dilation in the real world. I
Right.
mean, it's a little bit, but it's not that much
Yeah,
in the grand
See
scheme
what
of things. If you guys are fast
Almighty
traveling into
DM
it,
decides on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of
we'll,
like.
we'll have
this-
fun with it. We'll
I
have
kind of
fun.
like this Feywild one shot with
Yeah.
Gengu.
We'll have fun
It's the
with it.
lead.
For it.
Tales of
You could be-
Terranthrial C1 episode. Fucking.
Yeah.
I don't even know what
Dude,
I'm
this is the
gonna
first. This is the
put.
first
Episode
like
redacted.
sub. Yeah, this is like the first like mini series. Of
The
Terranthrial.
redacted episodes are the ones with the false Hydra.
The what?
Exactly.
That one that never happened.
Huh? I don't
Yeah,
remember that.
never happened.
All right, boys. Kiss the stream goodbye.
Bye, stream.
Peace.
Center stream.
Right.